It is time for Moscong. Oh yeah, hey, welcome in. Congrats on being first cat. Welcome in, Cal and Cams. There are like so many case sounds today, you wouldn't believe it. Anyway, how's your guys' week been? I'm gonna go over like my week in a second. So basically, as always, I was busy, right? And this is like also why we have like a weird streaming day today, right? Like normally I do it on Sundays. Today is going to be Saturday, and next week it might be Friday actually, just because of like some schedule things. So I probably missed something. How was book club? That's the next thing. I did see you guys hanging out there, but obviously you know me and reading, right? Like I do like a lot of other reading. I don't actually get around to reading, for fun these days. But yeah, I did announce this like earlier this week. I'm gonna, do like more announcements for like next week once I figure out like the exact schedule. I think I'm busy on both Saturday and Sunday next week, so I will probably have the Skong stream on Friday, I'm assuming, and then probably like one other one because I promised to like make the other makeup stream probably maybe Tuesday or something like that. I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure it out. The big thing is obviously that I can't put like two streams like next to each other just because my thumbs hurt otherwise. So yeah. You barely remember the regular schedule. To be fair, the regular schedule is not streaming for like 6 months and then skipping like every second Sunday. So clearly. Being lazy and unproductive, that's always great for a Saturday, I guess. Yeah. What else? I feel like I missed something. Also like terrible sleepy, like I did hear a little bit about, life. I get it. It sucks. I get it. Like it's the whole thing about, once one thing doesn't really work out sometimes in life, like everything just kind of comes crashing down. And I'm feeling really sorry for your cat that like everything is just like this year has been shit. I get it. I wish I could do anything about that, but sadly I am kind of just, locked behind the screen. But yeah. Anyway, where was I? More quotes? Yeah. Life, it sucks, exactly. I mean, that's true sometimes, Like I am in a very, I guess, fortunate position where like my life is at least acceptable most of the time, right? Like I have very few times in my life where it like generally sucks. I'm very lucky when it comes to that rarely everything comes like crashing down. Like obviously I have like some things that suck in life every once in a while, but overall I'm in a position where I can be happy about like where I am, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Also, thanks for getting the spoiler message ready. Like I was like kinda, running around trying to get stream, going punctually. Then I completely forgot about everything. And like there are always like these 5 minutes before like stream properly starts, right? Like where I have the countdown just so like everyone can get here, right? And I do like the countdown for that. But basically, I don't do anything like those 5 minutes. Like I kind of just like, get into the zone for stream and I like completely distracted during that time. Anyway. It's okay, it grows your ego. I mean, those are just like the professional mod words that I wanted to hear. Life will turn good in 2 years, you hope? I mean, I hope. That sounds like a great time plan of sorts. Yeah, like in my life, I'm still kind of busy, obviously. Still working on like all of the pre-work for, my bachelor thesis, which will probably start, in a few weeks, right? Like it's mainly like now that my, I guess my supervisor is currently like on vacation for a few weeks, and once he's done with that, like we're going to sit together and like basically write the application, and like once that's done, it's probably going to be like another week afterwards. Then I'm gonna start. I have 3 months. I don't think it's going to be like that hard, as long as I schedule it properly and like pace myself properly, because how do I put it? I mentioned this at another point. Like I'm kind of a workaholic once I get like into work. The problem is like getting the schedule right. Like if I have a task where I really know what I want to do, I can generally like work probably like twice as fast as like my peers. And I'm gonna say it like that because I have worked with like other people in like the computer science field, and I can definitely say I work a lot faster. But like I'm definitely somebody, like I work at like 120% of my value or like 0%. There's like no in between for me, so. Anyway. Honestly, it shouldn't be too hard on your life. It's doing its best these days, yeah. Yeah, those guys suck. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I do kinda I would definitely call you know, your brain and I guess your body as part of your life, but that's just me. What else? I did something else. Yeah, I did like a bunch of recordings. I still need to like edit all of the videos for like next week. I have not gone around to that. Like, you know, how do I put it? I like editing while I'm working out on like a treadmill, just because I have like something to do in the meantime. But it's just getting it out and everything. That's like always like such a hassle. So I'm oftentimes really behind on like just editing, not on the recording part. The recording part I generally can keep up with, but like that's just something. So I need to do that like later this night probably, again without treadmill probably, because I don't like to get like into bed sweaty afterwards. And then probably tomorrow, like everything is basically recorded for like another week. That shouldn't be an issue. So we want to do that though. Separate entities, I mean, yeah, body and spirit or something like that, right? Life is circumstances, but brain and body are just bastards. Okay, I can at least get behind that. Yeah, okay, if you want to separate it like that, I can see that. I generally see like health and that stuff kind of combined, because obviously health is also in part, obviously, like I'm not saying completely, but it's in part obviously a reflection of like your environment. Not to say that, you know, your environment completely makes out your health, but like obviously when you're, for example, constantly stressed, then it's generally going to have like a negative impact on your health as well. And you know, I've heard about like what's been going on in your life, so I don't know, I can see some connection at least there. But I don't want to read too much into like other people's lives, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Alright, I wanted to talk about something else. Oh yeah, I was like so busy I didn't even get around to like reading or like watching the last VOD back, so that I don't actually have like too many more notes. You know, I tend to like make notes, you know, between streams. It's just a lot easier for me oftentimes. At least like for names and stuff, and sometimes I put like another note there. Also, I'm currently in the wrong chapter, I just know this is for another game. But yeah. So let's see how lost I'm gonna be today. Probably quite lost, but I do have some plans for like what I want to do like once I start the Silksong today. But yeah, and as I mentioned, you know, next week is going to be like a weird schedule again, and then probably next week after still. We are going to figure it out, right? Like I'm gonna post updates on the Discord as always, so. It's also a bit different when you have a severe chronic illness. Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah. Yeah, your health is in a way neutral, yeah, okay, for that situation, but it becomes a pain in the ass, yeah. You know, that's always like kind of hard to judge for me as somebody, again, just on the other side of a screen who, you know, luckily does not have to deal with like chronic illnesses and stuff. Anyway, I feel like I forgot one thing. I wanted to talk about something still. Oh yeah, there's actually one funny thing that I noticed like after like the last stream. Like last stream was obviously the ranking the games stream. And I noticed something, and that is that I actually forgot to put 2 games on there. Like one was actually on my list, it was just like hidden. I completely forgot to unhide that because it was like so much later now. So I didn't talk about like Viewfinder, and I also didn't talk about, what's the, Space Haven. I still have it on my desktop, that makes it a lot easier. Right, like in that ranking, which is kind of funny. Luckily both of those were technically post the anniversary, just because like the stream was like so late. But still, I guess I'm gonna have to rank them like next year. What's the... the community has been one of the most positive spaces you've been in. Yeah, I can definitely see that. There are a lot of people in there who make the space, you know, quite a positive one to really hang out in. A lot of people put in like the work, and like the rest, they seem to at least be... You know, there are like a few people who stay in the community for long who are annoying, let's put it that way. Yeah, it would be nice to have like more of those spaces, that's true. It would be nice if like just, I guess a similar level of acceptance and all of that stuff would be like the baseline in the internet, right? But it's like a lot of like mod work and stuff, and also it does help that it's already, I guess, a decent sized community that just kind of works, and like people who are not vibing with their community for whatever reason, they're obviously going to bounce off at that point. That's like kind of the risk with like smaller communities. If you only have like 10-20 people in there and like new people come in, like there's still a good chance that like the vibe is going to shift, which is not going to happen when you already have like this whole bundle of, I guess, interconnected relationships and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I probably still am forgetting something. I'm gonna probably remember that while I'm streaming, like, the actual game. So I guess we are going to go into that one in a second. Let me just start it in the background. And obviously pause the music. And it's time. The game saves automatically as always. It's just not loading on the other side. Okay, now there it is. Okay, back to Skong. Yeah, I did actually add the death counter again. That's great. Let's see. We are almost 10 hours in. And I'm gonna spend like 2 hours on another boss today, I feel like. How much Silk could a Silksong sing if a Silksong could sing Silk? Probably 2. At least. Also, like, this game is way too loud on my end. Okay. Let's get ready. Last time I did find another fight that I wanted to deal with. The problem was, like, my fingers just weren't really, you know, able to really fight anymore after the Savage Beast fight, which... Have you seen in that Beast fight? It was definitely savage. I feel like that's a great way to describe it. Also, I'm, like, out of all of the stuff. So today, I kind of just want to climb up again, I feel like. Like, I do know that, you know, I still had some markers up there. And I definitely want to go there at some point. But just because I don't know, I feel bad about, like, not finishing something, right? So I guess I'm just gonna go over there. Oh yeah, I can float. I completely forgot about that. It's been, like, 3 days. Okay, that's, like, way too long. Ouch. That was, like, almost a great dodge. Do I go over here? Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Yeah, it definitely took me quite some time to beat that one. Let's put it that way. I mean, it's been like 12 attempts. I spent like 2 hours on that. It's also quite a long like run. And the sad thing is actually, okay, I say like sad thing. The silly thing is that I was actually quite close like multiple times. It just feels kind of weird. Just because like everyone has like so much HP in this game. Like boss wise. So it's like always like kind of hard for me to figure stuff like that out. Okay, that didn't quite work. Anyway, like up here there's like a fight I kind of want to do still. Can I do this right? Not quite. Okay, not like this. Like the problem is like once I take too much damage I need to just go back. Yeah, we're going back to bouncing. I'm gonna try this for like 15 minutes or something like that. I feel like now that I'm, you know, semi-well rested, I'm gonna call it. I've definitely had like better sleep in the past, but still, I'm still gonna try it. Just because I got kind of close, right? And like the fight itself, like it seemed difficult, but like not impossible to do. That's a terrible angle to be at. Oh, okay, that's definitely doable. Alright. Probably, obviously, I'm gonna be down like 1 health, but you know, what can you do? I guess you can be better at the game. Hey, buddy. I'm just gonna slap you. Ouch. I still hate how... Okay, that does not work like this. Okay, you know what? I'm leaving. I don't think that... You're probably not remembering damage I dealt to you, right? The problem is this guy, right? Like, I wanted to dash through there and instantly taking damage like that. That's not really working out. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I know that I have, like, the mask that's going to allow me to basically take, like, 1 extra hit. And that's great at all, but I still need to just, I guess, heal. You know, I get, like, a little bit of Pogo practice, and so that's not, like, the worst thing in the world. Right, it's just, like, I really hate flying enemies. I mean, that's, like, kind of part of, like, the challenge, right? But at this point, I'm kind of too invested in, like, just stopping. That's not going to work that well. Okay, yeah. Could you please stay, like, up here so I can do, like, double Pogo, and that's enough? Pogo up. Ah, it's not working. Ah, great. They aren't your favorite? Yeah, you know, at least we can agree on that. Like, they are theoretically fine for the most part. They are not quite as annoying as some of the Hollow Knight enemies, right? Like, I always forget what they're called. Like, something primal? Like, the weird ones that split with, like, the orange goop. I really obviously hated those. I feel like everyone hated those. They're not quite as bad, but it's just like there are a lot of these. Ah. Come on. I just need to get the angle right. I set the angle right. That's not the right angle. Okay, at this point, you know what? I'm just gonna go back. The good thing I'm actually, you know, getting some silk here. Yeah, primal aspects. Okay. Good to know. At least we're talking about the same thing. I just remember it was like something primal. Anyway, let's go over here. Try this again. One day I'm gonna get this. Like, I bet there's just like a wall jump or something like that. That would make this like extremely easy. I am just kind of stubborn at this point. Oh. That's not so bad. Like, here's the thing about the crystal guys. You can parry the crystals. So I don't actually hate them. Like, I'm talking about like the aspects that shoot like 3 at the same time, so. Oh yeah, okay, you're comparing them to those guys. Yeah, these guys here aren't like that bad. They are just bad because I'm trying to currently bounce off them like in the right angle and stuff. So that's like kind of the thing that's making this hard. Not the actual guys themselves. The problem is obviously... Nope, you're going to do that. Nope, that's a good dodge. I still don't know how to best deal with those guys at the same time. Like, I would really love to get rid of that guy. That would make this a lot easier. I think. I say I think, but like, I'm genuinely trying to think. Not like this! Okay, I might die here. I'm just gonna dash out. Yeah, I'm gonna heal here just in case I take damage here. And that would be really silly. But you know, it was not the worst attempt. I said it was not the worst attempt. It was actually kind of terrible. Like, the thing is, we've already fought like both of those, like, you know, by their lonesome, and this is actually an easy fight in that sense, but it's really not that easy when they're combined. Away. What if we don't have an away command? I'm just gonna ignore whatever was in chat before. I am terrible at reading anyway, so don't worry about it. Like, one day we are going to add an away command. I thought about maybe randomizing something, and that should be funny. It's also like the problem is I don't think you can delete mod messages, like even your own, which I think is always kind of funny. So I'm just gonna ignore everything. You know, I'm just gonna assume that nobody's talking to me anyway. That was almost it. You're so annoying, guys. Could you like not do that? Okay. Okay, I don't really want to fight like this though. Do I? I could also just attempt it. Like, as long as I have most of my health, I can at least attempt it, right? I don't think you can... Wait, so you do get to delete your message? Okay, that's weird. I always thought you couldn't delete your own message or like mod messages in general. Maybe they changed something. Or maybe I'm just forgetting something. You know, all of that is, you know, kind of possible. But just kind of. Ah, I obviously had to jump into that one. Could you like not deal 2 damage as well? That would be so amazing. Going over there. You're digging again. I would actually love this if you could like do damage to your friend. That would be kind of cool. Okay, that's the end. I'm leaving. Oh. Distinctly you remember Tony talking about that? Yeah. Okay, then maybe they changed something, because I really remember a time where you couldn't. But again, I might just be completely wrong. Please bear with you while you have like a fatigued brain. Right, I've been to Greymore. Yeah, I have been. But I didn't fight... Like, I only fought like one guy in there. I do remember there was like the one thing that looked like an arena and was like, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore it. Yo, Cassie, welcome in. How's your day been? Could you come up here, please, my friend? I can show you the menu, like, once I'm up here again. Come on. Ah, that was so close. I hate it when it's getting, like, really close and then you're just, like, kind of missing the wrong jump. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back. It's okay. I'm just gonna show you, like, everything here. We have all of that stuff. We did get the second... Wait, where do I switch that? The second is one, right? Like, we got the second one here, like the beast crest. We have these quests here currently. I still need to, like, return to talk about, like, the lost fleets, I guess. And also there's, like, a lot of other stuff I need to just pick up at some point. Probably today. We have, like, the journal. And this is, like, the whole area that we've explored. And I do remember there was, like... I'm assuming an arena fight or, like, a boss fight up there. So yeah, you randomly forgot that I have the Hunter's Journal. To be fair, I'm not really using it, so... But that's not me. It's just like a lot of reading between like all of the action, and you know me and my distractibility. Oh. Can I? Yeah, okay. Can do this. That's a better climb. Okay. Anyway. Oh, you got Ellie a pet? That's cool. Okay. But for now, I guess it's time also. Like, I've never really paid attention to this, but yeah, to be fair, we've not really done anything in Bellheart, right? Like, Bellheart was the... Oh, wait. Is this symbol because of the quest? Okay, it's probably because of that. I was just wondering, because I don't think I've ever really thought about like the reason there was like a bell like that, but it makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Anyway, I guess it's time to run again and deal damage. Ouch. I could have absolutely dodged that one or that one. Like at least one of those, right? It would have been like so much better. Dodge over there. I don't actually know if I want to... Okay, that was a terrible fight. Like the worst fight I've ever had. Basically. Let's try this again. You know, my climbing is getting better. And again, I'm gonna give myself like 15 minutes or so of attempts. Afterwards, I'm just gonna do like something else. I'm quite sure that I'm supposed to do this like at a later date. But you know, I can do it, so I have to be stubborn. And I'm actually wondering if like the other, like the beast one would be actually easier, like the beast crest. It feels like a lot more aggressive of an attack pattern, so maybe it might be. Do I want to heal here? You know what, I don't get to heal in the fight anyway, so I'm gonna heal here. Right, it's like my thought process, but the problem is still like pogoing is like such a pain doing that. So I'm just gonna not do that. Okay, dodge that one. Dodge one, ouch, that one again, I said. I feel like I have something in my eye, and that's like kind of bothering me. I'm gonna have to stop in a second though. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. Ah, in my eye. I'm just gonna blame that. You know, you always have to find like an excuse. You know what, I have like... Nah, 4 HP is not really worth it. I'm getting killed in like 2 hits. I don't even have like the mask. If I had like the mask still, I would just return. But alas, I don't have the mask. Ah, the pain. The pain of the climb. But at least I'm getting like a few shards like every second time or so, depending on like whether I kill like the small guys here. And that at least gives like more of the attacks. Maybe I should use those a little bit more, but I at least need to get like a decent attempt going in the beginning. Could you like come over here? Thanks. Okay. Because like otherwise it's absolutely not working. Okay, get over here. Like if I do this here, right, like and I manage to get that fight and I get like, I don't know, a bit of, I want to say geo, but like a few rosaries, I'm gonna be like so disappointed. You know what, I'm just gonna kill those guys. It's okay, I'm gonna kill them, get some shards. I need those shards in the future and I'm gonna, you know, just do it again. And sit! I love sitting. It's my favorite activity, apparently, after murder and like all of the other stuff that I'm always talking about. So, let's get that going. Yeah, that was terrible. And now having both of them here is probably, yeah, that's going to make it basically impossible. I'm just gonna kill them again. It's okay. Look at how easy those guys are. Why can't it be like one of those instead of like the big flying guy? Anyway. What else is there to talk about? I remember like, I think it was like last Skong stream, we actually talked about like, for some reason, insurance, right? Like how health insurance in Germany works. And I did bring up that like in Germany it's like kind of mandatory. This is actually part of like a story, which like I kind of started with like the long-winded explanation. But basically I explained that like in Germany you're like kind of required that it's like mandatory to have like insurance. And that's like still true, but I need to actually fix something about like my explanation because I don't think I was like clear on that. And that's like, even though that's like kind of the way that you have to get like insurance and like you at a certain point will get back into like public insurance even if we were like privately insured. Like public insurance doesn't want to take you, right? Like you have to really be, you know, poor beyond any measures basically for you to get like a chance to get like back. Because otherwise, basically, being privately insured just means that you are going to starve when you're old. Right? That's like the next stupid thing about, like, you know, the weird insurance system that we have, like, in Germany. With, like, the 2 insurances. I still don't get it, right? It's, like, just stupid in general. But hey. Private companies like money, I guess. Something like that. You spend most of the game with max shards since you rarely use them. And to be fair, most of my shards I actually lost because I bought, like, upgrades in town, so... wait a second. For the first 20 hours and you started using 24/7. Yeah, and yeah, I also like picking up stuff, I have to admit. I tend to like hoard a lot of stuff. This is also why I'm sometimes thinking about like whether I am breaking these shards. I'm gonna call it like canisters, or like the objects that give you like a lot of shards. Whatever you wanna call them. Just because like if I'm full on them anyway, that's kind of a waste. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm apparently failing. I feel like this could be easier with like just one, right? Okay, it's actually easier. It's just one. Okay, perfect. A second playthrough, waiting for the DLC to come out. Yeah, I did hear that there was like a DLC announced, right? Is actually a release date already planned? You're at 99%. Fair enough. Like, I mainly just heard like about it, just because like I saw, I think when it was announced like on Steam, obviously like when you have like games, it tells you about them, right? Okay, how do I? Okay, that actually works, that's cool. I still would like to get rid of you. Okay, that was too late. Could I get rid of you somehow, please? I have so much health. Why does everyone have so much health in this game? Okay, that's a parry of sorts, I guess. I wanted to dodge over there. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave here real quick. I'm gonna heal. It's probably kind of a waste of the fight because it's going to like reset everything, but I don't think I can heal inside. So at this point, I'm kind of, you know, a little bit risk averse. I've died so much last time just trying to climb up here. So, maybe play more and finish the game. Well, you know, there are probably still a few weeks for that. You know, life might not be limitless, but I hope it's still, you know, long enough that you have the time. Ow. I don't want to leave. Okay, I need to leave. Ow. Yeah, that was a terrible fight. That's on me. You know what? That's kind of on me. I'm just gonna leave and try this again properly. Have to repair my mask and stuff. But yeah. Like, this is the funny thing about Hollow Knight, for example, right? Like, I think I got like to the like 100% in Hollow Knight relatively quickly. You know, I say relatively quickly. I actually spent like 15 hours or so and got home before I finished the game. Which was like kind of funny, but like most of the game was probably like 30 hours or something like that. And it's not working. By the way, is it enough to leave to this screen to have you respawn? It would be, okay. I do know that there are like some weird rules about like respawning. Also, welcome in Paxi. How's today, but able to catch a strong stream? Yeah, always lovely to have you here. You know, I know life's sometimes kind of busy. That's kind of why I'm trying to at least find like a time where, you know, most people can actually get here. But hey, alas, sadly, it's not always possible. And you also didn't miss a lot because I basically just spent, you know, an entire stream throwing my head against the wall, and I'm gonna do the same today. Get up here. Nah, come on. That was terrible. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, to be fair, I can see how, you know, chronic illnesses can kind of put a hamper on this. Like, I'm mostly healthy and I need breaks in between. At least for like games like these, right? Like there are certainly games I can play for like hundreds of hours at once, basically, it feels like. But I don't think I could do that with like Hollow Knight or Skong. Just because, like, again, my hands would hurt too much at a certain point. I missed that one. I don't think you have enough health, do you? I think I already hit you 3 times or something like that. Huh. Big ol' jump. You know what, I'm just gonna reset. Not doing super, you're afraid? Having a bad headache day? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you get some rest soon. Or something like that. Like, I talk about like being healthy again. Like, I'm in the really great situation where I don't actually get like headaches that often. Right, like most of my headaches I actually get are because of weather conditions, right? Like when we have like a pressure exchange or something like that, I oftentimes feel it like in my whole body and like my bones and my head especially. But like otherwise, I'm trying to remember back to like the last time I had like a headache. Obviously, like when I'm like really sick, I obviously get headaches, but that's kind of it. Like when I'm healthy, I don't really get them. But I also drink like really a lot. So that I don't know like how much that helps. It helps some, I'm assuming. But what do I know? I'm not a doctor. Don't wanna just parry. I would like to murder. I hate those guys so much. Can you just stop, please? I don't know how many hits I still need on you. You're going to do slap attacks? Then the jump? No, you're going to dig. Okay. One more hit. I can heal here, that's great. It's the first time I think I got a heal off in this arena, so that's something. It's not going to be enough. Okay, I got you. And... oh, gosh dang it. I dashed the wrong direction. Please tell me that you didn't respawn. Please tell me that you didn't respawn. Because if I didn't respawn, then this is going to be like an easy fight. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave. You respawn. Okay, great. I pressed the wrong button. I'm getting better though. You get temporary headaches and you can't see pretty much every time you stand up. Oh, that's sounds like it sucks. Yeah, it's so rude. Everything rude. Especially headaches, but also, you know, guys just respawning. How dare they? Just because they don't wanna stay dead? Can't believe this. Okay, come over here. Little fly guy. Such a fly guy. Can't believe it. Yeah. Okay, that was a terrible start already. I deserve that for that comment, I guess. Ow. Can I... That's not really working as well. But you know, again, I can't really heal mid-fight that well anyway, so that should be fine, I'm assuming. So... happened to you a lot as well. I'm dashing out of the room, because I really hope that this is the only time it's going to happen. Because it's like really annoying. Yeah, like... I can deal like damage to you. That's not really working the way I wanted to. Can I get you to... Okay, that doesn't trigger you. I hope this would do something. This room is surprisingly tough. Like I feel like both of these enemies are like so easy, like once you only fight like one of them. Obviously I wouldn't do that level just like one hit. That just sounds like kind of annoying. I don't need to like increase my death counter. But still, like once I get like one of them down, like the rest should be relatively easy. Right, that they are like consistent enough. I just really struggle. Especially with like the long range attacks. I tend to not be able to react in time to those attacks, so I don't know. At least like once I'm like focused on something else. This is like a funny thing, and I think I mentioned this before. Like I have a massive monitor, right? Like my monitor is like 32 inches or something like that across. It's definitely like a large one, right? Like if I look to the left side of my monitor, I don't see anything on the right, basically. And it's like something I hear from like people who play like competitive games, how they oftentimes use like high resolution screens, but then play their game in like windowed mode, but like really windowed, not just like a little bit, but like half the screen size. Just because it's like a lot better to actually see more. And I feel like sometimes that's like a detriment, you know, on my end. Obviously, I'm just gonna blame like the technology before I blame my own skills, right? That's just power for the course or something like that. Let's get over here. Oh. I have to say, like, since like the pet talk is starting here, I used to have like a few pets in my life. Like, pets were always like kind of awkward in my family. Just because my mother's like allergic to like literally everything. So that always made that like kind of hard. There are like a few birds she's not allergic to, and so this is like basically the first pet we've had. Right, like we got, I always forget what they're called like in English. They're just like the small ones. Somewhat parrot related, but not quite. Because we also had like parrots later on, but only some, because like some parrots also gave her allergic attacks, which is not fun. But yeah, but I have to say, like, I don't know, I've never really been a pet guy. I got one because, like, you know, my sister got some, and then my parents were like, hey, probably good idea to give them also some pets, and then we just leave them in the kitchen, and then they get ignored all the time because, you know, stuff is distracting me and stuff. A parakeet? I think those are parakeets, yeah. Or canary. One or the other. I don't know. I could look it up if it really mattered. We had like a few of those, and then we also had like the... Like we probably had like both of them. I think we had both the canary and the parakeets, but like we had like the smaller ones first, and then later on we got like the larger ones, like the ones, you know, with like the weird hair do like that goes like up and down later on. Right? And then we had like the green parrots with like the black ring and stuff. They're like a lot of parrots we've had. And also we had like mice in between. My sister kept those because, again, I'm really distractible, so I probably would not have taken care enough of them. So we left them like in my sister's room so she could do with that, but that also meant that my mother could not enter my sister's room anymore. So yeah, that was something. I don't know. The only pets I really liked were, we had like, whenever we had like mice in the basement, we would catch them and just like keep them for a few days, like, you know, pepping them up basically. Because oftentimes they were like health-wise in situations where they just needed like a little bit of food, right? Is that a decent fighting position? So we would deal with that basically. Okay, that was terrible. Really loving the fish. That's great to hear. I wanted to do like a dash attack here. That didn't work though. Ah, okay, that was lasted. Okay, I'm leaving again. Ah, leaving. Smacking you just to get the heal. It doesn't cost me anything to repair the oh, it does cost me something to repair. No, it doesn't. Okay, I want to say, like, it would have told me that it costs something. It just took, like, a moment for, like, the animation to play. That room is tough, yeah. But I am too stubborn to stop now. Especially because I figured this one out. I feel like it would be a lot easier if I could just, like, use all my, you know, stuff. I still feel like I would like to try, like, the beast one a little bit more, like the crest. But I really can't do, like, the pogoing with, like, the crest of the beast. It just doesn't really work. Like, I don't have, like, the hands for that. I thought you were allergic to cats, but you haven't had the reaction in years. But you don't really want to get a cat. Yeah, okay. Or like the other way around, you want a cat, so you're just gonna manifest that. I thought that like allergies can also like change. Like in part, like when you get like a allergy kind of treatment, right? Like you technically get exposed to that stuff anyway, to my understanding, right? Like to, I guess, like overcome the reactions over time. But yeah, I feel like I wouldn't just risk it. So, I don't know, that's just me. Well, I'm just gonna, you know, do the silly fight here. Come on, you're going to attack over here. I think it's not even the worst thing the way I'm doing it. I'm saying that, but obviously I'm getting hit like that. Jump over here. Ah, he did like a really annoying jump there. Just gonna pogo. As always, like pogo is the answer, apparently, to everything. I don't have a bad day, just pogo over it. The problem is if I'm getting hit here now, I'm dying. Jump over here. Like, obviously I have, like, the mast still, but... Come on, don't get hit. Yep. I'm getting hit afterwards, but hey, I still have, like, one more hit here. That's the great thing. Okay, getting you. Doing... Okay, I thought you would do the jump. Ow! Okay, that's actually dangerous. I don't know how to deal with you. I'm just gonna risk it. At this point, right, like I'm kind of too far in to really leave. Heal. Okay, that didn't really help, like at all. Easy peasy. Once you get one of them around, easy peasy, murder everyone. And here's the thing that I forgot again. I wanted to bring my watch just so I could see my heart rate during these fights, because I am feeling it now, right? Biscuits gains. Oh yes, delicious biscuits. Is that everything? Remember how I said if I'm only getting money out of this, you know? I'm gonna be disappointed. I I risk it for the biscuit, and then this is all I'm getting. Money. I mean, I do love money, so that's something. But still, my heart is dying in the background. I know you can't hear it, but still. Okay, with that, I can at least remove that one pin from my map. That's something. Where's my map? There's the map. Let's get rid of you. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to check out is like over here. Easiest way to go there is probably just go downwards. Yeah, I think so. Trying to remember if there was like an ability or anything like that that I could have unlocked. Oh wait, why have I never been up here? I'm gonna put like one of these there. I don't remember why I used these. I said like for abilities, right? No, I'm just gonna put like a yellow one there. It's fine. If it makes you feel better, I did it way better than Ryan, and he did it way later. I mean, I don't need to compare myself to Ryan. I'm sorry to say that, but I really don't need to. No, but seriously, I generally am happy about like my speed either way. Except for, you know, these jumps here. They are apparently something I'm not happy with. Anyway, I do remember, wait, this is actually the wrong direction. I want to go somewhere else. I think? Did I want to go somewhere else? I think so, right? Yeah, I want to go like one further down. Why did I forget about that? But yeah, I'm just gonna run here. I think, yeah, that's like the place where we started today, basically. This place doesn't actually do anything for us. We've been there. Let's just get on the bench. And then I'm gonna think about like where I want to go. Because I still want to open like this passageway, right? Oh, it's like this one, yeah. And like the only thing to do that, like I am assuming that the way to open that is basically there where I've placed like all of the rings, basically. So having into the campus as a choice. I did that one like constantly during Hollow Knight. I bought the compass as literally my last charm just so I could get like the achievement, basically. Weird horsey. Gonna murder you. You know, I just have to. I want to go... It's easy if I can select the entire map, right? Yeah, I went down, so yeah, it's actually the right place. I'm just gonna go to the very left and down, okay. I can do that. Exactly. Compass is easy mode. And I always feel like as long as I am generally figuring out like where I am, I'm completely fine with that. I like being navigationally challenged every once in a while. And to be fair, like most of the time when that happens is just because I'm like in the middle of a long rant or something like that. Freaking horsies again. Just gonna murder that guy. Easy peasy. I do need like more of those shards anyway, so probably a good time. The thing is, you go a step further and you say compass is completely irrelevant. Well, it's not completely irrelevant for the main reason that you need it for like achievements, at least in Hollow Knight. Or like, I guess like the last... Well, didn't you need like all of the charms, or like all of the... Yeah, all of the charms at some point. So... First playthrough could never. But you're happy about how you're doing in a second Hollow Knight playthrough? Yeah, that's also reasonable. But like, I just feel like... When I get a compass, like, it's not just easy mode, but it's, I guess, taking away a skill that I should be training, because like I feel like navigation, how do I put it? This is like the reason why I always like to talk about how much I hate quest markers in general. And it's like in part also something, like obviously there are different levels of quest markers, like these ones for example I think are completely fine, right? Like where it's just like, hey, there's like something here, but you don't actually see the marker unless you're like explicitly looking for them. The thing is just that, I don't know, it kinda removes the need to pay attention where you are. Like, at least to a certain extent. And this is like why I don't like it. Obviously, people just don't necessarily like the challenge, and you're obviously free to play how you want to, but like, whenever I am forced to really interact with like the environment and like figure out where I am, I tend to remember them a lot more, and I'm already terrible at like remembering stuff. So it's probably helpful to, you know, get a little bit of training in. You really enjoy the feeling of being lost, but you also have like limited time to play a video game. That's also like completely fair, right? Like if I weren't playing this like weekly basically, or I had like a VOD where I could check into to like re-figure out like where I was when I did something, I think I would also feel about this like slightly differently. But like there are a lot of games where I don't really like minimaps. I think like the biggest one is probably Minecraft. Just because like whenever I hear people play Minecraft, they always talk about like how they play with minimaps. Obviously, not everyone, but like a lot of people. I remember that we had like a big discussion about that, like with the mods when we did like the Minecraft server, about like which mods would be allowed, and like how I personally don't really see, for example, a big difference between a map mod and like a free cam mod, for example, right? Like, because both of them can be used to technically cheat and like figure out like where, for example, caves are or something like that. And this is like, again, Minecraft, you know, a game where anything beyond, or like anything that's like lower than, I guess, duping items, I think is not really cheating, because it's like the sandbox, right? Does it really matter that it's like slightly easier for you to find like diamonds, for example? Because I don't really think so. But yeah, that's like obviously just like an example. But like we had like a long discussion about that, and like I really hate mini-maps in Minecraft, because I feel like, again, it's like one of those things where, especially like in a sandbox game where you have like so much impact on like how your environment looks, it makes it a lot more fun to design an environment in a way that you can orient yourself, as opposed to, you know, just using a mini-map. But then again, I also completely understand, like if you're playing once in a while, you probably are going to struggle a little bit more with navigation, as opposed to like someone like me, where I'm like playing for hours a day, basically. Minecraft is the one game where you've wanted a map. I mean, this is the next thing. Minimaps also remove the need to craft a map in Minecraft, because there are map items, and like, they're also like... Huh? I don't know what that just happened there. Why would you murder those guys? No! My friends! No, what I want to say. Let's just finish that thought before I go back into like the game. Basically, my idea is, when you are getting a mini-map in Minecraft, you are removing like the need for multiple items in that game, basically. And I also don't like that, because like Minecraft already has like very little need for like most things in there. But yeah, that's just like my rant about that. Obviously, again, it's a sandbox game. Everyone can play how they want to, but I definitely think if you are allowing mini-maps on your server, for example, I think it would also be fine to have like free cam, as long as you have like the same rules of like try to not get like an advantage from that. But hey, Minecraft maps are sort of a pain in the ass. Yeah, they are. There's actually one mod that I really like that kind of fixed them somewhat, where you could get a book that you could put like your maps into, basically, and then you could have like dozens of maps on you and could put them together. I really like that as an idea, but yeah. The mechanics where you build your own map feel satisfying. In a past life, you wonder if you were a cartographer. Yeah, cartography is kind of cool. Anyway, murder of that guy, because they murdered my friend. My only friend in this world. You know, except for like the other friends. You know, the tall ladies that give me maps, for example. And the singing small ladies. Anyway, I guess I'm just gonna go over here then. And ignore the little guys again. You know, we have the rule, I'm not gonna murder any of those. If the game forces me to, I'm gonna give it like a 0 out of 10 instantly. Because, you know me, I'm always ranking stuff out of 10. Like, stop. Like, seriously, stop. It's not working, okay? I'm here to murder you, and you can't stop me. Ow. Okay, you can't stop me, apparently. Oh, you can't really stop me. Wow, you're really trying to murder me. Wow, that's so rude. A second. I just think having a tiny map for like a smaller area than you can have IRL is frustrating. And looking at it sucks. Yeah, I feel like there can be like work on that, but like for example, you can also change like the size of maps, for example, right? Like it's like literally crafting recipe where you can make maps larger, for example, to see more stuff. And you can put it like in an item frame to make it like a little bit larger to look at. You can use banners to get markers on there. You can use lodestone compasses to basically get like a marker, right? Like you just keep like an item in your inventory and then you know where your base is, for example, stuff like that, right? Like there are a lot of mechanics in Minecraft that are in general relatively cool. They are just completely ignored because you really, like, first of all, you don't really need them. But that's like more Minecraft design. Like I have like so much to say about Minecraft design, why I think it's not a good game, even though I love it, right? I always like to bring that up, but it's just like kind of the truth. There's like just so much in there, and I do think that like removing the need for certain mechanics doesn't do it any favors, right? That's probably a way to put it. Also, why is everything dark? Just because I'm breaking the lamps? Ouch. It's so rude. I'm just gonna... Cannot... Oh wait, it's this button. I forgot the button again. I don't know why that is like such an issue. Like every single time I start stream, I completely forget how to like do anything in this game. You just want an IRL map? Like a foldable one, or what? They're just not good enough. Yeah, it would be nice if you could like zoom in, for example, and look at stuff. There are definitely ways to improve those. I do like that you can put them like in your offhand, for example, right? Stuff like that. But yeah, depending on screen size is also like an issue. So you've only played a wee bit of Minecraft in your lifetime. Should you revisit it? Like if you ask me, Minecraft is like just, if you like the building aspect of it, then it's great. Otherwise, don't bother, in my opinion, right? There are better like games for gameplay's sake, right? Just having the full whole screen be a map. Yeah, I mean like the easiest way to do like something similar is like, as I mentioned, you can put like an item frame somewhere and then, you know, look at it from there. That makes it like slightly easier. That's just me. Oh! Awoo! Awoos! We're so ready for a woos. Awoo! Ow. Could you like not? I'm busy. I'm like really busy. It's like really rude what you're trying to do here. Wow. Can't believe this. I don't actually know what I want to do here. I don't know why I'm jumping down here. I'm just gonna murder something real quick. Are you I don't want to murder you. And the other guy down there will be annoying. Like these guys are all so annoying. Right, that's like the whole issue here. I wanna fight something that gives me a silk. That's not like one of those guys. They're like way too cute. I'm not gonna murder them. And then I can heal or something like that. I would like to... Huh? Nothing here? Ow. You know what? They deserve death now. No, not quite. Right, this is the path that I just went, right? Yeah. I'm assuming this is the trap path. There were like a lot of other pathways here, so I'm just gonna ignore that. You again. How do I get rid of you without killing you? And you're also gone, so I can't heal. This is going to be like the hardest battle ever, right? Like obviously I could just, you know, pause the game and leave and quit. And it would be like so easy, but I don't want to. That's like kinda against my rules. Come on, get closer. I wanna jump over you. Come on. Are you? Please? Please? Don't run away. I need you like on my side here. I'm so nervous. You're getting closer every once in a while. I just need to do it. Yes, like this. Ha! And the guy stays safe for another day. I don't actually know. I already forgot because I was like busy yapping about stuff. Was there something over here? I don't actually remember. Probably. I'm so invested in not killing them. Yeah, that's kind of part of the adventure now. These are friend-shaped. Like extremely friend-shaped. And I feel like everyone who murders them deserves death. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. The game makes the rules because like the people who murder them are also enemies. I say also, but they're like the true enemies. They're actually the only enemies. Okay, I feel like the only way forward is actually down there and I probably missed something. Because like otherwise there would not be a lot of space here. Unless there's like a way to break through here. No, I might be like slightly off where I currently am because I got like distracted. I feel like I'm still like kind of here. I think. I'm like still further to the right than I want to be. I'm just gonna try it like this. Okay, how do I return though? Long jump? Long jump, okay. Where was the bench? There's like one to the right. Yeah, okay. Perfect. I can heal. As long as there's like not an enemy before then, but I don't think there was. So... Oh, there was. I forgot about these guys. Ah, that's the issue. I could technically just murder that guy. You do spinny moves. I don't remember your moves, otherwise I would be a lot, I guess, more aggressive here. Okay, I can hear. Okay, I'm safe now. I'm just gonna murder you know. I say just murder you know. Okay, where was it? It's over here. Do I need to pay again? Ah, it's so mean. That's so mean. I do remember that there was like something about that. But you also had like a shop inside, right? I don't remember what I could buy there. Is it worth it? I like, how many rosaries do I have again? 590. I need like 500 for the key, so sure. It's fine, I'm gonna do it. Don't worry about it. I wanna sit. Ah, Pilgrim's Rest. I can also update the map. Capitalism, I hate it. Okay, so this is actually not a connection, that's important. This is literally the end. Okay, that didn't help me then, and I'm still not sure how to get here. There might just be like a connection here that I missed. I'm gonna have to try that. I mean, technically it could also just be like here, because it feels like there should be a connection on that side. Something like it. Otherwise, I don't think I updated a lot here. Also, there's like something up here still, apparently. Huh. There are like a lot of nooks and crannies I've kind of missed while exploring. I say like exploring, I kind of just walked through like a lot of areas, so... Oh, back here again. It's a strange pilgrimage that bends and doubles back on itself. Still, you may as well take the opportunity to share your rosaries. Yeah, might. Weighted belt. This is the one, yeah, that keeps me in place. Memory lockets. They're so good, actually. And this one was mod tools and shards. Do you just get those two? That's 370. I can definitely afford that. Can I afford all of them? Then I don't have to like return here. That would be great. I definitely want the memory locket and like the tool belt. I feel like that sounds great. I'm assuming I can just hold more shards, and maybe that also means that I can get like more. I didn't actually pay attention to that. Did I use like one of the boomerangs before, and that's why I don't have like all of them? I think so, right? I used some while I was running around, but that might just be because I now have more space for them. I don't know. So I'm gonna buy this one just so I have it. And now I'm poor, but I can technically still enter this place one more time. Yes, that's better. Sharing your devotion with me will surely bring you luck. Yep, that's definitely going to happen. Look at that. I probably have like more now, right? I have 10. I had 8 before, if I recall correctly. And this is 15 now. Yeah, definitely. I'm getting more of them. That's cool. I thought I could only get like more of the shards, but like it makes a lot of sense when they're talking about like tools and shards at the same time. Also, you have like a weird sleeping, breathing rhythm there. But hey, you enjoy doing whatever you're doing to the floor, I guess. I'm just gonna leave. It's okay. Okay. We survived. Of sorts. What am I doing then? I could go like down there, right? Like the place that I marked, because I don't recall what stopped me over there. I mean, something has to have stopped me, right? Or maybe I was just blind. I do remember that this was basically where I got the float ability, so... Right, am I even... No, this is not the right path. I'm like way too high up. Still don't really get those target practice thingies. It's probably important for something. Oh yeah, this is the bellways. This is just a small room, and this should be the right one then. I appreciate the lurk, and have fun doing whatever, Paxi. I'll be doing things here, I guess. Okay, let's figure this out. I am here in this room, obviously, yeah. This is where we had to fight. Against the 4 of Chorus? Wait a second. I just saw some rosaries. I want the money. Give me the money. Out of the money. Over here, with a dash. Lovely. I just don't want to lose like any rosaries to like a magma. Money. Wow, that was almost enough to access a bench. Imagine that. So rich. I know, that's kind of unbelievable or something like that. Anyway, let's get over here. For now, I need... Yeah, it's this room. Okay. And there are some of these upstreams, so I'm kind of still confused why I didn't do that before. Apparently, this balloon cannot be attacked. Okay, that's kind of on me. You over here? I have to get like up there, I feel like. How would I do that? I mean, there's like another upstream up there. Not sure how to reach that one though. Is there a pathway around here? Okay, there is. That might be related. Yeah, this is a secret path. Okay. Genuinely unsure why I didn't do this before, but hey. I guess better late than never. Something like it. Okay, I couldn't do that climb. That's on me. I thought I had to actually reach that one. Ah, okay. But still, not an issue. Also, like, I should probably mention, just for, you know, scheduling's sake, I'm gonna take, like, a break here soon. Probably, like, once I reach whatever that place is. Just because I feel like I need to take breaks every once in a while, because otherwise I will forget. I'm just gonna, you know, go over here already. Easy. Over here. Nah, smack. Ah, yes, explosions. I love them. Alright. And there we have it. We're over here, and this place is full with more spikes. Well, exactly what I wanted. Okay, I can actually climb up here. I wasn't actually sure. You're probably going to activate something... Yeah, okay. You definitely blow through those. I kind of expected as much. Let's see. Right. I really thought I was the person who saw really fading these jumps, but apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, belts. Also, spiderwebs? Also, I saw something here. Can I... do that? Haha! Haha! Easy peasy! You can't hide stuff from me! Second shard. I'm assuming I need 4 here. Just like shape-wise. Feels like it. I don't... remember those? Oh, those are just silk, okay. Don't need... I really don't know why I need those here, but hey, I sure I'm getting them. Oh look, there's another one of those guys. I guess they're just here. Oh, it's so rude. Why would you do that to me, game? Ah, how am I doing this? Like, I'm not killing them if they die to an explosion, right? Don't get closer, okay. I have to make sure that I don't get, like, you know, get them into the explosions if I can stop it. Okay, I guess that's just like the secret, and you can just leave again. I mean, it's still nice. But I guess say like this is like any bad thing here, right? That's just like a nice side room or anything like that, but hey. I mean, yeah, it's not killing them if it's happening like that. Also, I still don't know why sometimes the bot doesn't react. Sometimes you just have to like pause it twice. It's still something to do with like how Twitch formats like stuff when I receive them. I still need to do like the rewrite of the bot that filters that out, but you know, it's work and I'm lazy. I have like other things to do, even with programming. I actually started writing a guide to C# because Cat kinda requested that in a way. I say requested, but it was more, you know, an offer that I made. So. That does mean I can remove you from the map though. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go to the bench then. Also, I just remember, like, realized I could have just, you know, instead of, you know, paying the 30 rosaries, could have just gone over here. That would have been a lot easier. But what do I know? Okay, refilling that. Look at the map. Yep, it's filled up. That's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take like a short break here. I am already realizing that I'm yapping too much and I am feeling it in my throat. So I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break, give you some music, and afterwards we are going to continue exploring or something like that, right? Probably like for another hour or so. I don't know, maybe 2, depending on like how my energy looks like in an hour. Anyway, let's get over here and I guess BRB or something like that. So enjoy stretching your legs. Hope those legs were stretched, because I sure did it. Anyway, I guess it's back to gaming or something like that. And no, I'm not gonna sing here. You know, I would never. So I'm just gonna pause the music here and switch back to the game. Look at that. Games. That's what we do here. Apparently, also need to fix my audio, as always. Okay. Now, to figure out like what I want to do today, I still would love to figure out like how this works out. So I'm probably going to visit that one first. Afterwards, I might actually go over here. There was like something like a Reaper Hall or something like that that I didn't want to do last time because I didn't have a bench nearby. And I technically have one like in Bellhart. Whatever that means. I don't know. We are going to figure that one out. What else do we have? We could go further up here. There's technically an ability, I'm assuming, right? Like I am learning, you know, slowly from like everything I'm doing here. And this definitely feels like there would be an upgrade of sorts, but I would need to get slightly higher up. I'm assuming over here could probably be like a connection. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out like in a minute or so. That should be fine though. So I guess, yeah, let's just do it. For now, yeah, let's just go over to the left. I'm just gonna, you know, not, you know, second guess it and just continue. That should be fine. You know, look at all of those birds that clearly are birds. This is actually also funny because I did see like the vote for like the new like Euro basically, right? Like you did like the vote. Obviously, I'm assuming that everyone here has already figured out about that, just because there were like a few posts about that. But the funny thing is, I've only seen German memes about that so far, which is kind of stupid when like people like already are joking about like how they're going to call, I guess, the money in the future. Did I vote for the birds? I did vote for certain things in there, yeah. Maybe even birds. I have to say, like, the bird patterns just look like, in general, the best. So I kind of had to go for that. Also, I can break a wall. Okay. I'm kind of unsure where exactly I am right now. Wait, this... Oh, that's here. It could have been just a connection. Huh. So I guess I was, like, almost right about, like, how this is probably a connection to where I am right now. It's just that I had to open it, like, from the other side. Give me your money. I want the money. I want all the prayer. Okay? I have to pray. Pray for your hospital bills, I guess, or something like that. Wait a second. Let me first smack you properly before I make like more stupid jokes. Just have to make sure to not get parried. Like a platypus. Alright, that's better. Money, money, so much money. Give me all of it. I'm so rich in faith, and all of the other ones. The human ones looked mostly really bad. Like, some of them were okay, but like the birds in general, like, I think like the worst bird one probably looked like slightly worse than like the best human one. Oh yeah, parry that platypus. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna climb up here then. Because it's like the only other place I see there being a potential connection. I just don't know how to do that like without hitting like a guy. And I would really like to avoid that. I apparently can't run like this. That's kind of on me. I probably need to like just sprint through here. Yep, that worked. Okay, I need like something here. Okay, I have no idea how I would do that. Like I probably need a double jump or like something at least. Because I don't think that there's any way for me to like power up these walls. You wish you'd have been actively listened to what I was replying to, or like that they were replying to. I guess just something about parrying that platypus. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not that important. Anyway, I'm just gonna go over there. And now that we're here, should I just take... I should have probably just taken like the bellways. I don't think that there's anything I can do over here that would make this a little bit quicker. I've not been down there apparently. Have I not? Or is this just like a part that doesn't have a map? Big fan of Parry the Platypus. I have to say I've still not watched the new series. But I did watch like all of the original. Not even on TV. Like it came out like on TV back when I kind of stopped watching TV. So it was just like kind of something fun to watch like on the side. Someone later in my life, I guess. Wait, I was there. I'm here. This is the bench. I need to go... how do I reach this best? Can I go over here? I guess I can. And then to the right? Should be a connection, right? Right? Probably. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I couldn't jump over here last time because I didn't have, like, the long jump. And then I just didn't try, and I need the key. Okay, it might be time for me to buy a key. I do know that there are, like, 2 keys that I could... Or, like, 2 doors now that are locked. I would like to have, like, another symbol for keys. I guess I just use the ring for that? Sure. Why not? And that does mean that I can't really continue there now. Well, too bad. I guess I'm going... Up then? Up and then to the left. Okay, that's not too bad. A second. You still need to watch a new season? Yeah. I just heard, like... I have heard very, very little about it. I just heard that it was, like, slightly different. And, like, people hate it when stuff is different. Which, I mean, reasonable. I hate change as well, you know? That's just, like, kinda... the lifestyle, so... but I guess we will figure that out at some point. By we, I mean whoever makes it first to... Okay, I should have probably paid attention to, like, where I was running. Whoever makes it first to, like, you know, get some time to watch stuff. But, like, I still have, like, not the time to watch stuff, and it's also, like, kind of annoying because it's probably just on Disney Plus, and I don't really want to get, like, a subscription, and I'm really too lazy to find, like, other ways. Let's be honest. And that's, like, one of the other factors that really does it. What are you doing here? Sleeping? You okay? Aww. Aww. I don't want to wake you now. It feels, like, so rude. Oh, look at you being awake again. You've seen the TikToks with short episode of videos on Ferb's school days shenanigans? Oh yeah, okay, it's apparently about the school. I didn't actually necessarily know that. To be fair, that was also like a spoiler in that sense, but still, I probably heard about that at some point. I just completely forgot about it. Ready for business, so ready. Where do I want to go? Marrows? Could go like up here, but I feel like I missed something I want to check out. Yeah, I could definitely go to like... Wait a second. Does that mean I never activated like the passageway in Bellheart? I'm assuming, because it's like grayed out in a weird way. What's the easiest way? I should probably go to Greymore then. I mean, I wanted to go to Greymore anyway for this thing, so... The TikToks are their school days, okay. So it's like a separate thing, okay. I remember when like people talked about how that's like just a constant thing in like some series where there was like bonus content online, but back when I was watching TV, I didn't actually have too much internet access, so I never knew that you could do that. And also, I didn't speak English back then, like most of the content was in English only, so... I don't know, that's just life, I guess. Okay, also I haven't seen it. Well, reasonable. Like, time is kinda hard, right? I never have the time to watch anything. Like, I semi-recently watched a movie that has been, like, on my list, like, my to-watch list, just because it looked silly for, I don't know, 50 years at this point, it feels like. And I watched it, like, a month ago at this point. What was the movie called? Hot Fuzz or something like that? Like we're talking like a 2000s movie or something like that, right? So definitely not something that's, like, up to date. Just like a silly, I'm gonna call it like a silly cop movie, right? Like a cop movie comedy kind of thing. If you can call it cop movie, actually. It felt like very non-cop, weirdly enough, but still. You didn't know anything about English-only content. But you did learn English really fast, you could have, but you already knew that you should attack. Fair enough. Yeah. That wasn't different when you were a little child. Oh, I remember, like, not understanding so much when I was a child. Like, I remember, I had, like, this misconception. And that was something that only got fixed when I was, like, 18 or so because of work. And that is, you know how back in the day when you were installing a game on, like, a CD, that you oftentimes had to leave the CD in your PC because otherwise you weren't able to play the game. I always thought that that meant that something was on the CD that made it, like, physically impossible to play the game without it. Not that it was just, like, you know, protection against, like, copying games. Because obviously in my mind that was never an issue, because who would copy and steal stuff, right? Stuff like that. Wait, what do I mean? Like, remember back in the day when you installed something, you would have a pirated game, yeah, exactly. No, I just had like with a lot of games and I just didn't put that together. Like when I was like 18 and started like working and it just came up like, I should probably mention at that point I had not installed something via a CD in like 10 years or so, right? Like it's like something I did like during childhood only. So I had never really thought about it, and then they talked about it like during my apprenticeship, and it was like, oh yeah, and you know what? That makes like so much more sense, right? But like it was always like such a fascinating thing to us, like as children, when we were like borrowing like CDs around, because it honestly was just something people did, and like figuring out like which of those needed like a CD in to actually work and which didn't, right? And like especially it was like annoying because like my sister and I, we both played like The Sims, and depending on like the order you installed the DLCs, you needed a different disc in your PC, so we couldn't play at the same time unless we did set up the installation correctly, which was so annoying. Anyway, I don't know why I'm jumping up here. I want to go further to the left. Unless your family just shamelessly burned DVDs. Whenever that happened, and we didn't even do it for like DVDs for the most part, but like some music CDs we did it. My dad, who was like the most tech savvy of us, just asked a friend to do it because he also couldn't do it. That reminds me, like talk about tech savviness. I've been telling my father to like basically get all of the old data that he had, because he has like a lot of HDDs like laying around, and just like in a safe with like old photos and stuff. And I've been telling him for like years at this point to just, you know, I actually bought a Blu-ray burner, basically, right? Like a Blu-ray player that can also burn like Blu-rays, as explicitly to like save like the old data on there. And I've told him for like years to finally copy that stuff over. And like now that he doesn't work anymore, he actually has like the time. But obviously he's like busy, just like everyone else kind of thing, right? And sadly, his first HDD completely broke. Like physically, like the magnet reader, I guess, inside seemed to have broken, so he cannot access the data anymore, which is kind of sad. And like obviously like restoring that stuff, like technically it's still there, but like you can't really open those things up without like destroying all of the data on them, like for the most part, obviously. So it's like really expensive to get like a service going that would do that for you, but still, right, like quite an issue. Where am I even going? I want to go to the left, right? Wait a second. Oh, I didn't actually know that. That is like something I figured out like by accident right now. If you double tap, you actually open the map properly, instead of just like the mini map that you get when you're holding. That's cool. Didn't know that. I don't know if it was like a Hollow Knight feature, but that's apparently how it works. Wait a second. Where was I? You had a bunch of VHS tapes and they burned all of them onto DVDs. That's also fair. Like, I always feel like if you've already burned it, I really don't see any reason why you shouldn't be allowed to just like put it onto like a different medium. It's like something that really bothers me. You always press like the back button, yeah. Like in my case, it's like a back button. It would also be like minus or something like that. That's also reasonable. Like this obviously opens like the whole menu, and the other one only opens like the map. Also, I didn't actually read that one. Okay, there's like actually 4 levels of pouch capacity. That's cool. But where was I? Like the thing that really annoys me is whenever I want to watch any of my DVDs, because they like a lot of them just have like protection against like copying that stuff on there, and I'm too lazy to like, you know, go around that. But if I want to watch like any of my old DVDs, I have to get like my Blu-ray player out, and this is like an annoying thing, and it's also like standing on like my wobbly desk, and it's also like very wobbly in itself. So I'm like always kind of worried about it. It's like a whole mess to do that, basically, right? Like if I like punch my coffee table, basically it would fall over. And I don't really want to deal with that too often, so I don't really watch a lot of DVDs anymore. But I would love to just put them on my server, basically, right? Like just to watch on my laptop, for example, because I can't watch them on my laptop anyway. That would be really nice, but alas, I am a mixture of like not able to and too lazy to do that, so. The artifacts from the live program gives you an extra bit of charm. Okay, this is like something else. Like we also had like one of those recording devices, basically back in DVD era as well, but also like for VHSs, where we would just like record live programming like all the time, and like just save it, and like sometimes we would burn it on like DVDs. Like for example, I had the 2nd and 3rd season of Avatar on my like on DVDs that we burned ourselves. Just not the 1st season, because when we set that one up, because like back in the day we had like these days where they would just like only play Avatar, for example, like an entire book over like a weekend or something like that. and we would just like record those and like cut out like the commercial breaks. Problem is, my dad set up like the last day when we did that, like for like the book 1, because that one ran last for some reason, and he selected like the wrong TV channel, so we got like 12 hours of like I guess infomercials. So that was quite something. That was annoying. Could never watch like book 1 because of that for a long time. You would have loved that. The annoying thing is, my parents were like really particular about like what I was allowed to record and whatnot. Like they were fine with that kind of stuff where it was like an entire day to just like automatically record. By the way, you could set that up where it would start recording and where it would end the recording. And you could just delete like the files afterwards if it's just something you watched one time. But everything else, I really had to fight with them to get them to record something. And you don't, like, I really wanted to watch like Pokemon back in the day, but it was always running when we were eating lunch basically, and I was never allowed to, right? And I really had to fight to get like a few of those episodes recorded. But when my sister wanted something recorded, they always like instantly, you know, they just did it for her. Right, like there was like no cost to that, because like that device ran like completely separately to the TV. So it was like really annoying to me all the time, right? Like my sister always had like a lot of privileges when it came to like at least like getting media and stuff. I remember when I was like, how old was I? 12, 13 when Skyrim came out? Actually bought Skyrim, right? Like I bought that one at the local media market, which is just like a store in Germany. I don't actually know if it's like internationally known. But bought that one. It's like rated like 16 up, right? And like my mother, when she saw that, she had like some really weird comments about that, like how it's violent, and she basically said it's like one of those punching games, basically, which I thought was like really funny. But my sister at the same time, she's like 2 years older, was allowed to just buy movies that were like 18 plus, right? Like slasher, horror, and that kind of stuff. Without like any questions. I thought it was like really rude, and she was like allowed to do that like years prior already. And I just thought it was like really stupid that we had like a rule for me apparently, and not for her. But like, hey, she also got like more money for grades back in the day. I don't know. I never got like a lot of money anyway, so it doesn't really matter at this point. You don't have many physical mementos of your childhood, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, I also don't really have like that many, I would say. I have like some plushes, that's like the most stuff that I still have. I obviously have like some DVDs that we bought. And technically we have some that we burned back in the day. Am I even going the right direction? I might be not going the right direction. Wait a second, I need to reorient myself. This is like a medium position. Also, this pauses the game, that's important, okay? Like I do remember I went like through here somehow, but I don't actually know. I might be here? I might not be. You know, I was like so distracted. But yeah, I still have like some of those, but like most of them... Oh, actually where I wanted to be. Okay, this is actually like in the middle here. Okay. I kind of skipped a room in my head. Anyway, like I still have like some of those DVDs that we burned, like I bought. But they're like somewhere, basically. Most of them are like in the attic. I think in my room I have like... Back in the day, I listened a lot to National Geographic World, like the magazine. They came with like DVDs or like CDs back in Germany at least, where you had like basically like a small documentary on them, which I always liked. It's like a really great audiobook. It's like one of the many reasons why I like listening to like science stuff all the time. It was just like really cool. And also had like a lot of English on that I completely skipped, because back in the day I understood like so little English when I was like 8 or something like that. I just completely ignored that. In your experience, the younger child usually gets the exceptions, not the older one. Yeah, it was kind of weird. The situation, how I grew up in, but hey, that's just life, I guess. Because I'm technically the youngest, right? I say technically, you know. I mean, like, I'm not just technically the youngest, I am the youngest. Anyway, I guess it's the Chapel of the Reaper. Last time I ignored it. Like, this room like explicitly, because I was kind of scared of like the spinny thing that hurts, and I hate it. So I'm gonna go in here and maybe it's going to still hurt. Anything? No? Okay. I'm locked in. Okay, I'm locked in. Hey. It's at least something. It's not quite what I expected. I really expected like the other room to be, ouch, to be like more important. Could you like do something? Not that. That's like the one thing I didn't want you to do. To be like completely honest. Okay, you're leading through there. I can just attack you after you do that. That's... Ow! That's cool. It's not cool that I'm missing my Pogos against you. I don't know why. You have like a really thin hitbox for some reason, or like a short hitbox, I would say. It's probably the head. For some reason, your head does not count as like a valid hitbox to me. I don't know why. I'm just gonna heal here before something funny happens. I mean, that's like really funny, but it happened. So I have to do something now. Okay, hit your back. Ouch. Hit you in the back. Okay, I didn't expect you to jump like that. That's on me. Okay, heal, quickly. Oh, one of those guys, okay. Okay, you're jumping still? I can expect more here, I have to say. Like, I'm assuming there's still going to be more, because like the previous platform room can't just be empty, right? Also, it's still like a church of some Reaper guy, so I'm assuming a Reaper guy. Unless the bird was actually a Reaper that I fought here last time. Okay. Did get that one. 2 again. Okay, 2 of you guys. Why is everything an arena in this game? Gonna smack you. Yeah, that was not quite the right timing. Okay, getting you. At least I get to heal like every once in a while. There's definitely enough of a break, which I do appreciate. Ouch. That's kind of on me. Could you do something silly? Like jump up? So I get like a little bit of time to heal? I would actually appreciate that right now. Just a little bit. I could also just like murder you and like heal in between. Okay, that's working. Smack you twice. Easy peasy. Am I a twin or what? No, I'm not a twin. No, my sister's like 2 years older than me. So, that's something. Okay, that was not quite as terrible as I expected. I probably could have done that last time. Unless this is like the real boss fight, because this also seems kind of ominous. Why is everything so ominous in this game? You know, I do like the vibes, but there are definitely a lot of... Huh. What do I want to claim here? That's some dead guy. Why would I do it like this? Is this a crest? Okay, it seems like a crest, okay. Still, why am I doing this to a dead guy? Why would I be doing this? Is this grave robbery or is this just like stealing right now? Bound the crest of Reaper. Attack with heavy, arcing slashes and reap additional silk from enemies. To change crest, open the crest screen of the menu while resting at a bench. That also means that I'm changing that crest like instantly, right? Similar to like last time. Ooh. It looks different. Look at us. Powerful. Oh, those are some arcs. They definitely have like sound and a heft to them. Oh, look at that. That's actually... That looks cool as a Pogo. Hitting like everything. I do actually not mind like heavy attacks. I would say I kinda like to read this again though. Because I'm terrible at reading. Also I get one of each again. That's cool. So it's like similar to like the original one. But it did say additional silk. That's actually not too bad. I'm gonna have to try this. I mean, I have to try this anyway, but I feel like... I know, this is like a really weird theory that I have. Last time I respawned here all the time. And by here I obviously mean like the place where I got like the other crest. But, can I just leave? Expected to go like through the other room. Okay. That's... nice? Question mark? Where am I? Is this just the exit? It's just the exit. What was that room for? Why is that room so weird? Did I fight something there and I forgot about it already? Something's just confusing me. Still kinda cool that they just close it up, basically. I'm actually not sure if my heal works differently now. I should probably get hit by something. Hit me? Like twice? Or maybe 3 times? Or 4 times maybe? 3, 4, okay. Now I wanna heal. Okay, the next few slashes give me more, okay. That's the thing. I wasn't sure if it like just like a constant thing. That's like the thing, okay. That makes a lot more sense. So basically like after I heal can basically get like a next heal ready, which is neat. I do like that I still get healing, right? Like this is like the important thing. That this is the thing that I didn't like with like the beast one, that I just didn't get that stuff. Anyway, map. I'm gonna remove like that one marker. Okay, I guess we are really cleaning stuff up. I could go over to Bellheart again. And maybe check if I can open the bellways? I don't know. Something like that. Can the room be weird in piece? I mean, in pieces, yeah, this is definitely the wrong way. No, it's not. Wait, Bellheart was after the boss fight. Yeah, I recall now. You know, my recollection abilities have been improving steadily during gameplay. Just not steadily enough. Anyway, look at that guy. I'm gonna reap him. Ah. Oh, look at that. Look at that kick. Look at that. And a spin. Look at it. Look at it. Goldfish defeated. Look at me. Just doing it. Absolutely destroying everyone. I kind of like this. This is cool. There's something up here. Also? Oh wait, this is... Ah, okay, this is an elevator. Okay, I get it. I just have no idea how to activate the elevator. You love the attack. That's a cool attack. Have I ever been inside here? I guess not. Why have I not been in here? This seems somewhat ominous. Didn't I have rosaries last time? There's probably a reason why I didn't, you know, pay last time. A good reason, probably. But hey. Ah, the melody. The melody of the bellways. Love it. Okay. I guess I'm ready to call my friend. I don't actually need to. Like, this is open now, but I kind of want to see them again. They're great, okay? Hira! I know it's not quite what I say, but I prefer to just imagine like a here shout, I guess. Look at you. Aww. Look at you. We can skedaddle together. Aww. Little adorable guy. Aww. I don't know, I'm assuming you're doing that because you're reacting to me like doing weird stuff in front of you. Aww. Look at that. I do not need to explain myself in this matter. Fair enough. Okay, it's time to just leave here, I guess. We do have the bench, which is lovely. I don't know if I entered the other room. No, this is closed. I don't really know what to do with those guys yet, though. I'm assuming it's still going to be like a later place where this is going to be relevant, because I probably need to do something like in the top area, and then I get like the elevator down, I'm assuming. Otherwise, I have like no idea what to do here. Alternatively, I mean... I can jump over here, but this is closed, right? I guess it was the whole thing. I feel like I've explored like bits here, but I didn't like fully explore, maybe? Maybe there was like something? Like, there's like no connection over there. There is a platform here, but like I can't really continue over here. So that's also not quite it. To the right, this also seems kind of locked off. Maybe kind of. I'm assuming I picked like something up here. It's been a few weeks, okay? So I'm just gonna assume that this is fine. Yo, Minero Bloxian V1, I guess. Hey, welcome in. Welcome to stream. How's your day been? What's my goal? I guess currently I'm just exploring. At this point, I have explored like a few places. There's like still up here. I'm not sure what I want to do though. I should probably like revisit like the fleas at this point. Because otherwise I'm not really too sure. And otherwise I still have to like climb up to the top, I guess. But anyway, I guess I'm just gonna go that direction then? Not too sure though. I could also try to reach like this place. Now I noticed it. Almost missed that. I guess I'm gonna figure it out in a minute. Just because of stream time, I'm gonna go for like something simple, I guess. Now that I think about it. Let's go for like some of the bottom goals. Before I take like a break in like 15 minutes or so. And we can figure it out from there. Something like that. Let's just go over here. Travel with my dear beast. And go to the Marrow? I always forget. I'm guessing Marrow would be like the closest one, right? Marrow and then go to the right. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Okay, Marrow. I guess I can just go to the right, right? Yeah, true, that's the first place we fought, right? Again, it's been like a few weeks. I am terrible at remembering anything, so let's just go for that. How far do I have to go? I guess I'm going to go down. Do I want to go up first? I don't recall why I didn't climb up here before. Guess we can figure that one out first. Ooh, look at that. The Pogo is actually kind of nice. I do like that. We have the trail again. What's this here? I do remember something. What's that symbol? It's trying to tell me where a beast was? I'm assuming. Like last time I definitely saw like less of that though. So that's new. Just dodge that one. Another track. I'm just gonna follow, right? Like, can't be worse than any other direction, right? Over here. For now, this one, and we got that thing. Okay, that wasn't actually too hard. Like last time was like a lot more of a, I guess, climb. You wanna call it that? I do like those slashes though. Do I actually deal more damage? I don't know, it feels like it. I might be imagining things just because it's like an early area. Let's smack it. Look at the guy. Rolling. I completely forgot what this guy does. Oh yeah, it explodes. That was the whole thing. Oh, ouch. I should probably heal. Just like that, yeah. Oh yeah, I also get more silk now. I should probably use that ability. Just a little bit. Yep, that should be... Ouch. Should be fine, except for the fact that I forgot that you explode. Careful now. I'm gonna concentrate like just for once. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Easy peasy. I guess you broke the platform. I hope you didn't land like down here in like some spikes. Okay, that wasn't actually too bad. I had the flint jam. Easy peasy. You know, that's like exactly what I want to do. I still don't really know where exactly I am. I'm guessing I have to climb up here. What's this room? I do remember being here. In the air, the water, everywhere. Inside their shells, twisted inside, guts. Yeah, we did read that one. I do remember now. Tightness around heart, pulsing rhythm. Sick, alive, dead. Something worse. Deeper. Must look deeper. Okay, so this place was... Okay, I just broke something in the background. This place was something I needed like a double jump? Or like at least like a climb, I guess? I need to at least wall jump or something like that. This might be your favorite sign in the game. It's so ominous. I mean, it's ominous. That I can give you. But for now, I'm just gonna assume that it's not that fun to have like silk around like your organs. I feel like this is kind of what I'm reading there, so... Anyway, I guess I'm gonna remember this as... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up. This is like just a marker at all, and this one just means like I need like some upgrade or something. Wall climb? I'm assuming I need like a wall climb. But I don't have a wall climb. I'm just gonna assume that it exists at some point. You know, based on previous games. So... slap that one. Easy peasy. Where else to go then? I guess... the whole flea quest? It's probably the easiest. I'm currently here. Need to navigate like in my mind. But yeah. Where is it? I think I can just go over here. Is this a passageway? It might be. This is a dark tunnel. I do kinda remember you. But just kinda. It's like kinda related to like all of the other dark spots, I'm guessing. Anyway. I'm just gonna wait here for a second. I need to like really remember. Like, I think this is the right passageway. No, it's not. Okay. If it's not, then this is... Oh yeah, this is just... I'm sorry for you getting like a message deleted. We are kind of a little bit careful about like spoilers and stuff. I try to go into like most of the games like 100% blind. Even just like minor things. I like to keep my mods in like a, I guess, mental state to be like really trigger happy about that stuff. So I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna heal here. I don't really need the ability right now. Okay, I'm kind of stupid right now. Where am I? I feel like something happened and it completely confused me. And I feel like I just completely missed like a turn in like my head. I guess I'm just gonna try to go down here again. Should be fine. I'm gonna figure it out like in a minute. If this is here where I'm thinking it is, this might just be like the weird room. I'm calling it like the weird room. This means like basically nothing. This should be where the bench is? It's not? But I have you again. I guess I can just track like a lot of those guys? I'm just gonna do that then. Sounds fun. I mean, it's at least bringing me like to some place, and at some point I'm gonna figure out like where I am. Oh, it's this bench. Okay, it was like slightly too far then, I guess. Can track you. I'm not gonna care about like the bench, I guess. Let's get up here then. That was kind of terrible timing. I expected to be like slightly quicker about that, but I guess that's on me. Let's get up here then. Okay. Okay. Let's get those smacks in. That's the third one. I feel like I need to mostly just concentrate on like those guys, not because like they're inherently like really difficult, but for some reason my mind really struggles with the fact that I can't follow them. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, I can also smack those guys apparently. Completely forgot about that. Alright. Ouch. And another one, and another flint gem. Probably important for something. I'm gonna figure it out at some point. Alright. I am currently up there. I should have probably... You know what? I'm just gonna climb up here. That's probably easier than going in another direction. If I climb up here and then go to the right, I should be able to reach like the fleas at some point. I don't know if this is like how the connection works out. I'm assuming I'm like in the top room, where like basically on the same height as like both of the benches, more or less. So I should just be able to go to the right. Something like it. Ouch, that's on me. I was kinda focused on something else. So let's just get going. If we're here, then still to the right and then slightly down. Haven't I been exactly here? Like, this is literally where I just was. How am I not getting, like, the directions right now? That's, like, kind of on me, I feel like. But hey. We'll figure it out. I might have to go down here. I'm gonna figure it out like in a second. This is like the place, yeah, this is just like an end piece, and then if I go down here, I should be reaching the right places. Yep. This should... Okay, this is locked. That's annoying. Okay, so actually I have to come from like the other side. I don't remember why that's locked. But apparently I'm just completely misoriented, so that's also fine. If only there was a way to help me with my sense of direction. You know what? It helps to be like in the first hour of stream. Anyway, look at all the woos. Look at them. So happy. I hope nothing bad happens to them or something like that. Anyway. Look. So many fleas have joined the caravan. What a miracle. We cannot thank you enough for honoring our humble wish. And we're done with that one. Wish granted. Look at the guy just sitting in the back. I love him. There are still many fleas for us to be united with though, and we've rested long enough. The caravan must head higher. Oh, but stranger. How remiss of me. I introduced myself earlier without ever asking for your own name. Please, forgive me. Please, what shall we call you? You may call me Hornet, Flea Master. Know that I, like you, am glad to see your fellow fleas safe with your caravan. These are dangerous lands to travel alone. I still have a long journey ahead of me. If I come across any more fleas, I will assist where I am able. Oh, Vavenda. That is to say, incredible. What a beautiful thing for me to hear. Dear friend, Miss Hornet, our caravan must be away now, towards the wide moor high above. Would you travel with us, as our honored guest? Travel with the flea caravan? Quick travel? I mean, I didn't quite want to go there, but I at least want to know where you're actually going, so probably reasonable, right? Pushka Nikri. Excellent. Let us make preparations and be off without delay. Rouse yourself, fleas, for the caravan roams once more. Ooh. We get like an animation? I would love an animation. Aww. It's just like the start to like Gen 3 Pokemon games. Look at that. Oh, look at the sleeping one. I love that one. Oh. Okay, we're here. Whatever here is, but hey, you know, it's certainly a place. The journey here was long, but we didn't lose a single flea. I'm told it's good luck to bring a guest along when traveling, so we must have you to thank. I trust the trip was agreeable for you. A pleasure, perhaps? Nestled in with our dear little ones. They certainly make for energetic travel companions. I've not often had opportunity to socialize with such spirited sorts. Yeah, socialize. Splendid. And now, you must go and see Grishkin sitting there by the budding cauldron. After long travel, we drink to revive our spirits. I mean, I can do that. First, do you have anything else to say, though? That great vein of bells there. Some of the fleas wanted to shelter inside, but I was not so sure. The whole creaking mass seems unstable. It makes me tremble. You are wise not to head inside, Flea Master. A silken curse has taken hold of the settlement within. Advise your fellows to avoid that place. It's good that we already were inside of there. Like, I feel like there could have been an issue, you know, otherwise. A curse, you say? Well then, our thanks are owed again. I shall let all the fleas know they must not venture closer. Well, that's great to hear. We will camp here in these grey lands until more fleas find their way to the caravan. Please lend your aid to any of our fellows who you find lost out on the roads. I mean, you can try that. I don't know if I still have the quest, though. Volatile flint beetles. Oh. I'm assuming it was like actually a hunt that I completely forgot about. That happens. I don't see any explicit quests anymore about like fleas. I don't know if I'm gonna get one, but hey, we are going to figure that out at some point, right? Look at the fleas. Look at them just floating about. They're great. Also, look at them just enjoying their time in the rain. Look at them. Happy, content, in their lane, moisturized. Something like it. Yeah, okay, you will camp here. Guess we will learn something about this. I can inspect this thing. The Dashna, Miss Hornet, is it? Welcome to our new camp. The traveling is done, and so we drink. Is no better way to revive spirit than to drink the famous flea brew. I'm have just finished a batch, bubbling and warm. You are friend, a find of lost little fleas, hmm? Here, take bottle of flea brew with you. Will keep you warm while you travel. I am always brewing here, so I have no fear to drink plenty and return whenever you are wanting more. Flea brew? Reserve 30 out of 30. Invigorating beverage prepared by the flea caravan. Temporarily increases the speed of movement and attacks. I'm just saying that sounds cool, but it's like an offensive tool, okay. And apparently, like, just to my understanding, obviously rhetorical and stuff, I'm assuming that I have to restore it here, not at the bench. But I guess we are going to figure that one out at some point. I wonder at this land. Something very heavy hangs above, like shadow. I'm hope the little fleas have nothing, or not much danger here. Well, that would be lovely. That's all you have to say, okay. I can probably just refill if I wanted to. Miss Hornet, your bottle is full of flea brew. You know what such means. You must have drink. Har har. When you have finished drinking, return. We will fill flasks again. Is always brewing. Well, I guess I'm gonna try this then. Did I ever make a flea plushie? Like, I think I would want one of those. Like, I don't even have like a lot of plushies or like plushies or like in general like nerdy articles in my room. You know, except for like tabletop RPG stuff, but still. So that's something. Wait, where do I want to put you? I only have like one of those. Okay. Let me remember, right keys? That's not the right key. I wanted to not talk, I want to actually activate that one. So let's see. If I drink it, look at me being fast and bubbling. Woo! Look at me being fast. Does it feel faster? I'm assuming it should be a little bit faster. Yeah, okay, you definitely feel it like once it turns off. And then I can just return here? Refill flea... Ah, 30? You know what? Maybe I'm not gonna do that. And I'm assuming, yeah, you're not going to like Oh, you still refill, you get like 30, but you can only get 3 at once into like the flask. Okay, that's cool. Huh. So you don't actually have to like return here every 3 times. That's actually kind of cool. And at least something. I'm gonna try it a little bit, just because I have like so much here, but I am not going to buy anything before it's like empty. Like I'm not sure if like the 30 means that this is the same cost all the time. Obviously rhetorical. I'm gonna figure it out at some point. Or if it's like 30 per charge. I hope it's like 34, because otherwise this is going to be very, very expensive at some point. Anyway, I guess I'm here now. I didn't really want to explore anything though. Over here. The fleas are there. I could go back to Belhard and then go back to the south, because I still want to like explore like this place. I probably have to go via this passageway, so probably I just go to Bone Bottom? I think that's probably reasonable, right? Yeah, let's just try that. Get over here, find our friend. Also, I do like that they already put up like one of those signs, like literally inside of the city. Okay, like it's on the outskirts of the cities, but still, it is something, okay? Get here. Hey! Too bad they probably ship from US. Yeah, shipping from the US kinda sucks currently, so reasonable. But hey, let's do the little wiggle dance. You wanna do the wiggle dance? Come on, give me a little wiggle dance. I just wanna see it again, please. Oh, bell dance. Oh, so lovely. Okay, it's time to go back to Bone Bottom, I guess. And I'm just gonna... you know what? Let's take a break here. I'm gonna go to like the bench over here. Let's take a break here, and then I'm probably going to stream for like another half hour to an hour afterwards. I just wanna like stretch my legs before it's getting like too late. So let's get sitting here. And I'm gonna give you some music, and as always, I'll be seeing you in like 5 minutes. BRB. break time's over. As always, hope you had a chance to stretch your legs and stuff. Let's get back into the game. You know, funny thing about my current setup actually is, you guys can't actually hear like the in-game music while I'm, you know, in like this screen basically. But I'm still hearing it, so that makes it like really confusing to come back and like not recognize any of the music because it's just like playing together with like the playlist. Anyway, let's pause that and get back to it then. Where are we? Games! So many games. Okay, so now for the rest of stream, I guess there are still a few places I would like to check. First of all, as I mentioned, to the right here. There's probably a way to do that. Like if I can't actually make any progress in that direction, I'm gonna put like another marker there. And then I'm not too sure. I guess I would just go up Shellwood. Something like that. Like there are definitely like a few places I could still go, but I feel like Greymore is kinda... Okay, it's technically not completely done. There are like 2 places up there. I don't know if I can reach them, but we will figure that out like later. So... Also, didn't I... Like, I feel like I now just remember that I wanted to do something like in Belhard, because like over here we have like this place. But we can do that like the next time I return, right? Yeah. Like sometimes I just need to like really check the map like 10 times, because otherwise I am getting confused. That's just on me though. Also, new things to do? Oh, flint gem deposited, okay. Volatile flint beetles, wish granted. Nice. Okay, and a memory locket. Perfect. And what else is there? Nothing. I really love blank screens. Okay, it's like a really minor thing about like game design. I feel like it would be nicer if they just said like, hey, there's like nothing here currently. Because like I am... like obviously I have like... you know, trust in like this, in like Team Cherry and stuff. Are you reacting to that? Oh. Oh! Yeah, you are. No, I have like I believe in Team Cherry and like their capabilities of like not bringing you like a buggy mess, I guess. But it's still, like, I don't like blank screens like that. It kind of just feels like something's missing more than this is like intentional. Anyway, there should be a bench over here. In a moment. Something like that. Yeah, there should be the bench and just going to go over 2 rooms afterwards. Also, look at the background here. It looks so slappable. But alas, I don't get money here. Lots of bugs? Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I kind of like just went into that one, right? Pilgrim, you're blessed to walk the foundations of Pharloom. We've definitely read that one before, because we have to humble ourselves. Are you guys humble enough already? Because I certainly truly am, because I am the most humble. My humble ranks among the greatest in this universe, and I should not have jumped into that guy. That's on me though. Do I want to climb here already? No, I need to definitely change the room. I'm just gonna slap that guy. It's okay. Burn. Okay then. Also, I should, you know, go back to like the selection, because I don't think I've actually... Oh, wait, this is this platform. I completely forgot about it. I completely forgot to like change my setup after getting like the crest. So that's something. But like, if I get you... Okay, I don't think I can actually make that. Like, even if I get like the assistance of those guys. I have to say. So I definitely should mark this one as a place I need an ability. Okay, so this is not that helpful. I still have like these platforms over there. I don't know why I didn't check those. Probably like another place where there's like just a wall in the way. I feel like I checked like most of the places already, but I'm just, you know, forgetful. Look at me, little old me, and forgetting stuff. Gong. Come on. Okay, that was actually kind of cool. I do like the Pogo on this one. I don't think it's like the best one, like inherently. I feel like the base one is also fine. Okay, apparently I need to actually do like the proper climb. Like the base one is also completely fine. But I do like this one. It's a little bit more personal though, right? Like distance-wise. But I do like that it's like such a wide slash, basically. Can I even make this? I don't know. I guess we are finding that out in a second. Because I sure I'm not gonna remember otherwise. Ouch. That's on me. You know what? Let's just heal. I have the slabs. Look at all the silk I'm getting. I'm so rich. Rich in silk. Okay, I definitely need more here. Unless I can get you into position. Could you come up again? I want a sequence break, please. Come on, fly into position. That's almost it. Just need to in the right position, okay? That's not working like that. I do like that you're not taking damage like when I'm hitting like your head. It's kind of cool. Makes this like slightly easier, but not really easy actually. Come on, get over here. Ow. I can definitely bonk you over there. Okay, you're like almost in a great position. Oh, easy. I'm still gonna bring you with me just in case I need you again. That wasn't actually too bad done. Okay, over here. Entrance. Why does this feel like a boss arena? The deep docks. Flying enemy guy, exactly. They should all be bonked. I'm totally safe here, right? Don't tell me this is the third chorus. Okay, maybe not. Ow. Okay, that's on me. I'm gonna die here, by the way. I do not have the mental capacities anymore to do silly stuff. Go here. Okay. Don't stab me. I'm busy not getting stabbed, okay? Oh, look at that. Oh, you're picking it. Oh, that's how you're generating those. Okay, that's cool. You should have like silk flying around when you hit that. I did actually not notice that before. That's on me though. Ow. The 4.5 chorus, yeah. That's my favorite. Bonk. Look at them just bonking every once in a while. It's so rude. You should not do that to your like compatriots, I guess. Look at that. Slap you. Oh, so juicy. And more guys? Ow. That's on me. I did actually miss that one. I did absolutely not see the smoke coming up. Block. You can try to block, but that's not enough against my reaping powers of reaperness. Oh, yes. I love the heavy attacks. They're clearly heavy attacks that deal so much damage. Clearly. I'm assuming. they said something about like heavy attacks, so they clearly have to be heavy. Ow. That wasn't actually too bad so far. I kind of still am expecting something. Okay, that was actually all. Don't fear the Reaper, as they say. Yeah, I am the Reaper now. I played like whole games about it. I am the door or something like that. Oh, juicy mask shot. Delicious. Okay, at least we got something cool here. That's lovely. Okay, and this should technically just be connection to the room on the right. I say that, you know, not even remembering where I am. I'm here somewhere, so it should actually be connected. And it should tell me that, like, once I find a bench. I mean, there are, like, benches nearby. I feel like I should just go back, I guess. There's not, like, that much going on here. Huh. I mean, they're telling me that there's a bench over there, but I feel like it's still quite away. Okay, it's not that far. You know what? Let's go over here and then go to the bellways. It's probably the easiest way. I did okay, I guess, you know. I did the most okay I've ever done. Also, wait, that's not the way down. For some reason I thought it was like an opening. I'm just blind. No, it's over here though. Look at you. Hira, my friendo. It's time to do like the dance. We have to do the dance now every time. It's like part of the whole thing. I need to like, I think I need to go like slightly more to the right. Oh, you're so great. You're the best beast. Okay, I guess I'm done here. I need to figure out what I want to do next. First of all, I never actually set a marker here. That's fine. This one's still blocked. Didn't we go there? No, only went there. There was like something blocking me here. But hey, one day I'm gonna remember why exactly I didn't go further. I was blocked by something. I forgot what it was. Oh wait, it was like a too high jump or something like that, right? I'm just gonna assume that. For now, let's just put one of those there. I'm gonna check like the VOD at some point. You think she says era? Which is funny because that's a neighborhood in Helsinki, okay? Also one person bone bottom says Casco. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the business bug. Okay, you just have that one. Okay, where am I going though? I guess I'm going back to Belhard then. Just because like I can definitely go like to the west and then like to the top from there. That would be fine, I'm assuming. Alright, bell hard it is then. Get back on it. Oh, look at you. Look at the travel. It's so fast. Critically is the merchant too? Oh, that's perfect actually. You know, I am just kinda, you know, confused about like everything, like every single voice line, because those are actually things that I don't write down. Because I am forgetful and stuff. Actually, that's actually a lie. I did write down like one of the voice lines because I do know that you like them and I always forget them the moment I need it. It's the Fari Dula Sima Net. You know, I need that one because otherwise I cannot remember. I'm not great at remembering lyrics to songs and languages that I don't get. Anyway, okay, this is connected now. That's perfect. There's still a pathway here. I'm gonna ignore it for now. I'm gonna go there another time. I'm gonna put that one as like orange. How am I like, I need more markers. I feel like I should probably put like blocker markers somewhere where I'm like, okay, I can't actually go there from this direction. I need to go there from another direction or something like that. I just need to find someone to sell me those. One day, it's gonna happen. Trust. You remember most of the voice lines from Hollow Knight, but you forgot most of them from Silksong for some reason. The thing about that is that I don't remember basically any of Hollow Knight. I remember like a few of them because I play at like 2% volume, because otherwise I can't like focus on like what I'm doing, which is obviously kind of an issue if I'm trying to get like a vibe for like a character's voice, but otherwise I just can't focus on my own voice, I guess. Right? It's like always the problem. They're just like a few. But hey. Maybe it's because you only played it once. Also reasonable. Might also just be like playtime in general. Anyway, I wanted to go like over here. Just wanted to climb up here just to clarify that. I kind of want to figure out like what this upgrade is. It's probably something cool. You know, that's the main reason. Yeah, I still want to see if I can like reach this place. Maybe I can float over from here. But we will see. Fun. Yeah, all the fun. Look at the bells. The bell wall. Do the funny. Okay, I don't actually need to kill you. You're just like so peaceful. But you're rude. I'm just gonna ignore you. Okay, time to climb. I do remember that this is the area with like the purple thingies. That I totally defeated all of them. That's fine. I do still need like some other stuff for like a quest. I do remember that. But I'm gonna ignore everything because I can. You can always return another time. For now, I just would like to see where this brings me. I forgot how to continue, I guess. Slash! Oh yeah, I completely forgot that these are just kind of breaking out of their shell every once in a while. Sure that I couldn't climb here? Was I hearing a voice? Oh, it's you probably. Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of you so I don't have to hear the voice. Okay, that's fine. I'm also going to heal. It's fine, it's fine. I'm just so forgetful. Wait, I never left the room. I'm stupid. I obviously need to leave the room first before like my map reading skills work. I should just go to the top. And then if I go to the right, I should reach the bench. And then I can try the thing that I wanted to try. Aye. Can't be that bad, right? Right? Like, I feel like we didn't actually explore too much here after that one room. I feel like I'm just kind of too lost for now. What's down there? Did we go in there? I don't recall. I'm gonna ignore it for now. I'm definitely going to return there at some point though. I just want to float to the right here. Ignore all the guys. I just want to see what's like on the very right, because there is something here. One of those guys again. Okay, apparently my up slashes are not great when it comes to like hitting something in front of me. I'm just gonna murder. Okay, there's actually an entrance. Okay, cool. That makes this a lot easier. And I'm getting something? A spear? A long pin. Whatever that means. Long pin. Weighted pin and halved. Formed to pierce through shells. Not sure what that's going to mean, but say, we are going to figure it out. Look at those belts. Just gonna break them all. They're like inferior quality. Unlike the walls. So I'm just gonna accept that. Okay, at least I got something, right? I like getting something every once in a while. Pogo. And murder. I'm just gonna leave you there. Okay, I guess let's go back to the bench then. I don't have enough stuff to heal. That's like the biggest issue here. Let's go back to the bench and then I'm gonna go into like that weird hole. Just because I feel like the weird hole is going to be important for something. Whatever that means. I think I can just reach it from here, right? Right? Maybe not. Maybe I need to actually go back down and take the elevator. Okay, that's also fine. Look at that. I like buttons. I like how much heft they have, so like comparatively. They're like basically like traps. Just, you know, less dangerous, less hurtful. I just appreciate like not dying when I step on something. Okay then. Elevator time. Have I ever told you guys about like that one time when I was like a kid? Oh, you can just climb down here, okay. That wasn't too bad. I guess I've been here. Have I been here before? I actually recall I probably had like a fight in there when I dropped down like the other direction. Huh. It's probably fine. Maybe. No, when I was a kid I got like stuck in an elevator because like this was... I think it was in Austria or something like that, at like some lake, making vacation. I was like 6 maybe. I've told of sometimes when I was a kid, yeah. And basically, like I found a friend there, which is like nice. I rarely had like friends on like vacations for many reasons. Just because, you know, making friends as a kid is kind of hard, especially if you're going into like an area where not everyone's speaking German. But basically, we had like a lot of fun just riding the elevator up and down constantly. You know, as you do. It's like a fun feeling. So just generally like a very enjoyable activity. So we did that, like the friend of mine and I. We did it like 20 times or so, just, you know, to the the most top floor of like the, I guess the hotel we were at. And then like back to the bottom, we just constantly were doing that. And at some point, the elevator just stopped. And I don't know if it was like somebody in like a station who was like looking at the camera and was like, hey, these kids are playing too much in the elevator and like having it go up and down like constantly, or if it was just like random. But yeah, we were stuck there for like a good 2 or 3 minutes, and at some point we were like, okay, you know what, we might get in trouble for this, but how about we press like the emergency button? And we did, and the moment we pressed it, it instantly started working again. I still believe that there was like somebody just checking like the cameras and was like, hey, these kids are like annoying, let's stop them. And afterwards we just got off like the elevator. So that was something. I know it was like a really deep story, like back from like my childhood, but to be fair, like the stories that I have that I still remember from my childhood are not that complicated just because I have terrible memory, you know. Anyway, I don't actually know why I'm climbing here. Oh, you're exploding? Okay, you're exploding. Yeah, you should tell them to stop. I completely agree with that, but like it's not like this person could just talk to us, right? Like I also would completely agree, like having somebody just go there and be like, hey, maybe don't use the elevator like constantly. I don't know. It's not like there were like other people in the hotel at the time. It was like in the middle of the day. Basically, like most people were like at the lake we were staying at. So it wasn't like really hampering anything there. So I don't know. People were just kind of annoyed. Like I might also be like completely wrong and they just stopped because we were like riding an elevator for like, I don't know, 20 minutes at that point. So maybe there's like an automated system that just goes like, you know what? Maybe if it's like running all the time, there's probably like like an error in the system or something like that. Oh, look at that. Bellways. Oh, yes. Well, sadly, the elevator was not a bellway. Look at that. Do we have enough money? I hope we have. 40? I mean, in this economy, I have all the money in the world for my good old bell beast. My favorite. Easy. Something else to the left? Just water? Okay. Hear the music. I feel like protection via music. If somebody just guesses like the music basically, seems kind of unreasonable. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's just me. It's not like the most protective way of doing stuff. Oh, look at you pushing me away while jumping up. Look at that. I just want to see your dance. Do your dance. Do the funny stuff, please. Oh, good bell beast. Oh, so great. Not even close, so rich, yeah. And we can't go to the left here, good to know. But you climbed up like that room, that means that to the right there should just be the upgrade, right? Or like at least like the bottom part of that upgrade. I do know that there are like these 2 pieces. I still don't really get like the meaning. Obviously I don't get that. I'm like early in the game, like the meaning of the spikes necessarily. Like why it's spike shaped and why you have like 2 rooms. But hey, at some point we might figure it out. Look at that, the spike in the background. I don't really know. This reminds me kind of more of a seed. But what do I know? Like, at least like a place where you could definitely put like a bench. Huh. I could maybe climb this if I brought like one of those guys over. But for now I'm just gonna accept this and go to the right. You know, just for once. I guess I have to just climb here. I'm gonna do that in a second. Oh, one of those guys. I completely forgot about them. Goodbye. Rip to drowning. Drowning guy. Huh. And to this right. Okay, this is the connection to the other room. Okay. To like the room where we have the bench in. So I guess I'm just gonna climb up here because it seems like this is the end of the room. Pogo. 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 Oh, it's like one of those plants. Okay, it would be nicer if I could pogo off you. Yeah. And another heart. I mean, there like still a lot left, but hey, we are going to find some in the future. Okay. We have a weird hat. I'm sorry, but I have to complain about that hat. It's kind of creepy. Seriously, it's like, who would attack with a baby hat like that? What even is that? A Galia. Floral foe with a core shaped to mimic a mask. The core can be thrust forth to bludgeon unwary bugs. It just looks like a baby doll face, basically, you know? It's... I don't know. I don't like that. They're creepy. In a way that I really don't appreciate. Okay, we have another elevator. That's lovely. Where are you bringing me, though? Well, I mean, I'm already confused, right? We went through the right. I mean, I'm guessing this brings me to the bench then, right? Nearby, at least? Oh, there's something here. How do I get up there, though? Like, I need to get you down here so I can run around. Am I doing this right now? Seems like a lot of work. But I'm gonna forget otherwise. So I'm gonna do it now. Okay, let's just go over here. I'm gonna, you know, go the entire loop again. I can jump down here. I mean, I can explore like more of the mysteries of this land here. I don't think that's like that useful, except for this place apparently. No, this is a place we've already been to. What's this place again? Oh, you! Yeah, Great Root. Yeah, I was like... Figure out the purple blooms inside the precious heart. The time of birth approaches. Polyparts are needed. Bring them back and power will be shared. Well, okay, I do at least remember where I am now. That's always nice. Okay, we are here. I guess I'm still going to go like the long way around. There's still like the one room that I would like to check. Like it's below the room that I just came through. But apparently I just missed something. Well done. Bounce. I love the bounce. Okay. Time to climb. Time to climb. Can't be like too many other rooms, right? Oh! There's also an awoo! How did I miss you last time? It's kind of on me. It's kind of rude that I would, right? I don't like these explosions. I don't like that I'm taking double damage here. As always, why is everything doing double damage? It's so rude. Why would you do that to me? Okay, this time, going down. Oh, first I should probably check like this room, right? It's probably a bonus challenge of sorts. Don't know why we're doing it like this. I can slap something, some vines, that's great. I mean, I really like the slashes. It makes the pogoing so much easier. Like, it wasn't like that hard before, but like, that's just... Do if mine eyes deceive me? Look at that. Give me more health. Doesn't actually do anything for like the 2-hit enemies, but look at that. Look at that. So juicy. Protected? Okay, I got an achievement for that. I thought something more would be happening just because of like the, you know, the shaking screen. I'm just gonna murder you. It's okay. Pogo down. Pogo down. Ouch. Okay, I should probably not pogo that guy. Can I get you over here somehow? Guess not. I'm just gonna dash over you then. Dash. That's not working. Okay. So much more healthy. I wish it worked like that in real life, right? It would be amazing. I'm just gonna ignore those guys. Really don't need to deal with them. Except for this guy. I hate this guy in particular, so I'm gonna just get rid of him. You know? As you do. Oh, I'm just gonna take the damage. It's okay. I can just heal. Look at those heals. I'm so healthy. Yeah. Perfect. Also, I can just slap you 3 times and get like all of the soul stuff. The silk. The silky goodness. What do I think would be the human equivalent of a mask shard? Free health insurance. I don't know. A dental checkup. I'm just gonna float down here. Oh, that's a new one. I don't like you. Could you like stop it like all of those floral enemies? Huh. This is a Pollenica. Okay. Floral foe that reacts instinctively to movement nearby. Spits pellets of crackling pollen that burst on impact. They are sure crackling. I can slap them, but they don't get like flung the other way. That's important. I really hate this place. So many pollen. And I'm not even allergic. That's the worst part about this. Imagine being allergic. I don't like this. This plant is annoying. I'm just gonna take it. It's okay. And I wanna heal. Look at you. Oh. Okay, that's just kind of a troll. Free you, please, before I get attacked again. Awoo! Awoo! And then we leave. I don't want to deal with those plants. You know? I'm many things, including a plant hater, but like, come on. I don't want to fight them. Hi. I guess I'm climbing up again. To the very top! And get the place that I wanted to go to. Look at me running. So fast at running. I love the running. It's so great. Oh, it's the best. Okay then. I guess we are at the place I wanted to go to. Bridges, mushroom, plants. Yeah. It's also important to like make the distinction between like mushrooms and plants because they are not the same. You know, I can like my heart has enough hate for both of them. Even though they are quite different. And the last slap. Okay. No. Okay. I did not hit that one. I want to get you. A rosary string, okay. One of you, I'm just gonna slap you until all eternity. Okay, another one of you. There's definitely something hidden on the other side. Probably can't hit that far, right? I'm hitting something at least. Ow! Shortcut. That's lovely, so I don't actually have to worry about the elevator anymore. Slap you. Slap you 3 times. Okay, I can at least heal. I mean, yeah, they're not. That's exactly it. They are not the same. And now I can use the bench. Anytime. And just leave! Yeah, but then... That's going to be great. We still have, like, places to visit. Even though... How much time do I still have? Yeah, like half an hour, okay. I feel like half an hour is probably a reasonable time for, like, the rest of the stream. Mushrooms aren't considered flora or fauna. They're 3rd category. Yeah, mycelium is a thing. I don't even know if, like, mycelium is, like, the official term for them, but, like... Kind of, I think. Myceliae or something like that. I know that they're always like called like in a weird way. Also, this feels like an arena as always. Everything in this game feels like an arena. Also, look at all of those bells. I'm gonna destroy them. For anger. Also, the funny noises they make. I have to say, I really like the platforming in this game. Like, Hollow Knight obviously had like a bit of platforming, but like it definitely wasn't like as prominent feeling as in here. And I do like my platforming in these games. They do feel kind of... Wow. Rude. Why did I know that something would happen here? Ah. Is that Splinter? I mean, I don't want any splinters, I have to say. Okay, what are you doing? You're stabbing. Okay. And then you're smacking? Ow. You're smacking a little bit faster now. Good to know. Just gonna dodge those though. Are you shrinking the arena even more? That's rude. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna heal and then I'm gonna get like more soul the next few attacks. Right, that's like the cool thing about this. Oh, look at that. And you guys, I've not fought these guys yet, but apparently they are just nerds, so I can just defeat them somehow. And heal. I'm definitely not doing something good here. I am definitely struggling because I'm kind of overwhelmed. But like, look at the Reaper ability. That's so cool, getting like so much silk. Okay, you can kill your friends. That's good to know. Heal before something else happens. Okay, you're going down. Can slap you a few times. This time I'm not gonna get hit by your hitbox. Oh, look at silk. Ow. It's not even enough. I would like you to use like another ability here. Okay, I can heal. It's perfect. Don't do silly attacks, okay? Don't summon. Summoning is rude. Ow. Okay, that's on me. That was a terrible positioning. Okay. Okay, seriously. The Reaper ability, it feels so nice in this boss fight. Oh, I can destroy those, okay. I should have probably paid attention to that earlier. I wasn't sure. More smacks. Ow. Okay. I can heal and then slap you for more stuff. Look at all the reaping I'm doing. You're getting so much. It's crazy how much you're getting here. Easy murder. But seriously, I don't think I could have done that without the Reaper ability. That's such a cool ability. Or like the crest. Oh yes. Goating around at the speed of sound. First try. Yeah, I'm struggling. Have you? Like, I was like literally like looking with my eyes like 10 places at once, basically. So don't worry about it. All part of the plan. I like that fight. That was a cool fight. Would have liked more of that fight. Where am I even going? Wait, this should connect me to, yeah, this place. I said this place, but I actually expected something else. I expected this one to be like part of the spike. I guess I'm terrible at navigating still. Oh, the head guy. Oh, okay, your entire body deals damage. That's important. I thought for some reason it was only your head. Huh. I mean, I'm always willing to murder like your entire neck as well. Oh. And I'm just gonna ignore those. I don't know if I need to Pogo here. Okay, I don't need to Pogo. I can just go over there. Also appreciate you updating the command. Thanks for doing that. Okay. Easy jump. Is that the place? There can't be like too many more places I can go to, right? At some point I'm gonna get, like reach the new ability, I hope. I don't know if that actually improves the enemy by just, you know, that I can just yeet the head over here. I still hate it. Oh, it's still swimming. Okay. Also, there are like some rosaries. Can I? Oh, wait. I never... Every single time I go to a bench, I forget to get like my upgrades. So I still don't have like the compass, like not the compass, but like the magnets in. I should probably do that next time. Do I just take the shortcut here? Okay, I can't anymore. You're like slightly too low. What? That's on me. Ow. That's also on me. That's definitely on me, I have to say. Here. I would like to get like a little bit more silky goodness. I say that as I fail. Okay, that didn't quite work. Okay, I'm going back then. Also, I just noticed that like silk has like weird things going on, I guess, right? Like sometimes the silk is kind of filling up a little bit, but then it kind of removes itself again. I don't think it's like a one-to-one conversion actually. Sometimes. I genuinely don't know how like this whole thing works. Maybe the Reaper balls aren't like worth one exactly. I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out at some point. How did I first try the sister? Well, I grew up with a sister, so I clearly know all their weaknesses. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Pogo? Okay, saving myself with like the power of Pogo. Ah, that was terrible. Okay, I'm still getting a little bit back. Okay then. New hit. Another one over here. I don't even know where I'm going, by the way. I should probably mention that. Pogo saves lives. Yeah, 100%. Oh, we're actually in that room. Okay, we were like further down then. Are you guys ready for stuff and things? Because I am. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long, Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of a haunted kingdom. Time to bite. Whoop. You know, I would also always accept like power if like a stranger offered, right? Oh. Cling grip! Nice. Bound the ancestral art. I'm assuming this is our wall climb? Cling to the sheer surfaces and leap to rapidly scale heights. Cling grip! Cling grip! Oh yes. I've been looking for that. Oh, look at that. I can finally reach all of those places that I've already reached because I was just pogoing up there. Oh, I like the animation, by the way. I like how Hornet's head just going down, right? Like, really ready to go, like, fast. That's great. Love the little bits. Nothing here? Okay. I'm assuming I can just, you know, regular Hollow Knight rules. I can just climb everywhere, basically. Do I want to go down? Nah, not this moment. At this point, I guess we made, like, a lot of progress here. Ooh, time to climb. Oh, look at those jumps. They're just nice. Look at them. Straight up. Are we about? Okay, they're basically as high as regular jumps. They feel like weirdly higher. I think it's just like the animation that it makes them like really stand out like that. But hey, we can climb. We can reach places and we can murder those guys that we already encountered before. Well, too bad for them. Ah, this is like where the platforming really begins. I love it. Oh, bell? No, this is one of those bugs. For some reason I thought it was a bell. Bell bug. It's probably their name. I have actually no idea. I should probably check them. Ah, look at that. Just murdering everything. Right. It's funny how I insisted on doing that money fight without disability. Well, first of all, I didn't know that it was like a money fight. And second of all, I was quite sure that I would get like some other ability that would help me there. I just was too stubborn. Wait, you don't like water? Can you attack me here? No! Haha, haha, what are you gonna do, you nerds? Okay, you can attack me here. I don't know why you missed before. I'm just gonna pogo. Ow. I don't care about taking damage here, I'm just gonna pogo. Pogo to all eternity. And shortcut. The only thing I really don't like about like the Reaper ability is basically that the slash upwards is actually behind you. And feels like kind of weird in some situation. Like it's not the worst thing. I just need to get used to like turning around, basically. Ooh. Wait, can I heal in water? Did I just heal in water? I guess I just did that. Huh, cool. Never tried that before. Oh, purple. Look at that heart. It's lovely. Power of Pogo. Yeah, I love the power of Pogo. It's like my secret ability. That reminds me, I never actually learned how to Pogo in real life. I don't know, as a kid, like, I'm very clumsy. I have, like, 2 left feet. You know, even pre-surgery and, like, post-surgery, let's be honest. So, that was always a thing. A second. Yeah. I feel like, that just is, like, part of the territory of being a nerd, not being able to hit me, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna just climb down here. I don't actually know where I'm still. In a place, probably, with stuff and things. Because I'm completely lost now. Oh, this is a fight. Okay. That's cool. So, like, for the end of stream, I'm just gonna try to reach a bench. Sit down. Enjoy my time, my new abilities. And then, I guess I'm gonna make a plan for next stream. Isn't there, like, one nearby? Are you shaking? More? Bells? And whistles? I mean, come on. You have to at least show me some whistles here as well, right? Oh! Bell spider, okay. Oh, why are all the spiders jumping like that? Freaking jumping spiders. Rude. You're firm. Burrower that nests in the bell vein and seeks out hard bells to protect soft body. Well, that body sure seemed soft. I guess I can continue here. Incredible creature. Yeah, quite. Ow! Wow. I did not expect like a Bell Express over here. I'm just gonna smack you a little bit. You know what? Maybe I'm not gonna do that. Oh. There are some spikes. I'm assuming those are spikes. They look kind of pointy. Also, remember how I said I wanted to actually find like a bench? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I found a new place. Bell home is now my home. Well, I guess bell veins? Whatever they were called. I mean, they have to, you know, get like the sewer level in, right? Something like it. I mean, it's like the metaphorical sewer level, just, you know, a lot less wet. And like stinky, I'm assuming? No? Go over here. Anything else in here hidden? No? Ah, no hiding spots. I didn't show you enough appreciation of the little guy. Yeah, that's fair. I should have really appreciated those. Okay, I am kind of stuck here. Need to wait until you go away again. Like, obviously I could just murder those guys, but like, they're kind of lovely, and they have like a really polite shell, right? They look like very, very polite. Oh, those are just balls. Well, I mean, balls are important, but I don't know. I kind of want to smack more. And this is a passageway to somewhere. Oh, I just want to explore. I don't want to put this game down, but I have like stuff to do. But there's a bench. Oh, twig. Twig guy. Like, I love how they're just like kind of holding up their fists, basically. Oh, murder. I have stuff to do, okay? I still need to like do like finalize some prep work for tomorrow. I have like the Pathfinder campaign thing going on. That's the first thing, and also I have like actual work to do, right? So that's always something. Also, secret passage. It's so good, right? Yeah. Like part of it is also just like I have a certain amount of energy for like streams. I probably could like do like another hour if I really like had that. But like after streams, I'm always like so exhausted I can't really do shit. That's like the problem. Otherwise, I would actually stream for longer. Look at you just running, little guy. Well, more stuff. Anyway, thanks for streaming. Okay. Have fun with the piano lessons, I guess. And thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you next time. Okay, we're here. That's not too bad, actually. We do have a bench there. Do I just take this bench then? It's probably like the easiest way to do that. Yeah, let's do that. You know, we're at the end of the stream anyway, so... you might be back if I'm still around. No, I'm actually ending stream right now, but I'll be back next week again, at some point. But first of all, I kind of want to check out the map here, and then we are going to talk about like next week's plans. Because there are probably still like a few places I can visit. This one we found. I can go over here now. And I can... I should probably buy some keys soon. Because I'm really like, every single time I'm exploring, I'm kind of not... Oh, wait, I can explore this place. You know what? Let's explore this place next. Because I feel like this is going to be important for like the whole Bellheart quest. And I would like to free them for like their curse or something like that. Maybe it's possible there. I don't know yet. We are going to figure that one out. You know, I have like important things to do, and then afterwards we might do like side quests down here. Something like that. That's at least a reasonable plan, I think. We do have like some other places we could check out. Like, for example, we've not been up here. And up here, for example, right? Like, there are like still a few passageways I could take now. Especially now that I have like a wall climb. That's going to make this a lot easier. But I definitely want to go like for this place, just because it's been annoying me so much. But in any case, how about I switch over to, you know, just chatting. And I'm gonna quit out of the game here while I'm doing so. Quit to menu. You know, and then turn on the music again for you guys. Okay. That was definitely a lovely productive stream. Wasn't even like the longest one, right? Like short of like 3 hours. Obviously we gapped for like half an hour in the beginning every single time. So that's not even counting that. But I feel like I'm making like decent progress like per stream. Obviously, as I mentioned, I would love to like just stream for like 4 to 6 hours, but I don't think I would have the energy, especially not like afterwards, when I still have like stuff to do. So I'm gonna keep it with like shorter streams. Next week, there's still going to be like 2 streams. Like I'm gonna try to go for like 2 streams. Because I don't have like time on the weekend, I will probably stream on Friday for like the main stream, and I'm gonna try to get like Tuesday in, if it's possible. Right, like this is like always the option for like the makeup stream for like the one that I missed before. Something like that. But I'm gonna figure it out. Also, bye, VOD watchers.